fine.
Stop screaming gamer words.
Twitch.
All right, Gray isn't here, so he can't say the C word.
Yeah, that's still getting monetized. Like I've given up trying to be monetized. It's like no. They're like, yeah, so your shit's all fucked up and you sound like a retard. Like, oh, thanks, YouTube, appreciate it.
They start insulting you. It's like we don't have to listen anymore for problems. We just hate you now.
We just hate your stupid hairy face. Okay, YouTube, that okay. Well, what's interesting is that I might be able to actually branch out on the Twitter if they launch their little video program. It'd be kind of nice.
Oh yeah, Daddy Elon. God damn it, internet, you ruined me. Yeah, stop saying that.
Daddy Ewan, ooh.
Oh no, I'm terrified now.
Oh, I actually have
I'm
skills that'll let me maybe work with the Humvee better. So.
Ewan, I'll let you sink in me. Ooh. Anyway.
Gray has mechanic, but he's not here.
I can just be Gray for mechanic shit. I can just use his profile.
I'm a mechanic. That's my job.
Small tears, but I'm a mechanic too. See, I can fix stuff. I promise.
I hit update on my computer. Look at a Windows update.
Mr. Ligba Johnson is running for Senate. That's good to know. Thank you guys for writing that.
Who was that?
That was me. At the end of the session, the time was still up, so I was like talking to you guys, and I was just Googling.
Oh my goodness. I remember watching all the drawing pop up, but I wasn't sure who did it.
Who the same fucking Ligma Johnson? We'll do food.
I do remember 1 year during elections that was a independent party. I don't know who it was or why, but that was.
I am part of the Ligma party.
I did get my vote to them too.
Hey, Jadewell.
It was a waste of vote, but I don't care.
Hans, I have no shots left. I'm sorry. I'll probably hide that.
I'll take his shots. I'll take your shots for you.
I'll take your shots for you, man.
It's okay, go ahead. I have whiskey.
I need to buy more moonshine shots. Otherwise, those out.
I got one of those big jugs of moonshine.
What? Lucky? The moonshine? I missed me.
No, you can buy it at like any liquor store. It's pretty common.
Hey, Oni, how you doing?
I want quality.
Okay, so as a shock of news, apparently Twitter has voted to bring Trump back, and Elon has confirmed it, which is pretty interesting.
Daddy Elon, hell yeah.
Base Daddy Elon, ooh.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, instead of a shot, I'm gonna go pour myself a glass of scotch.
Who are we waiting for?
I don't know. Alphonse, yeah.
I guess.
So, also, chat, today's flavor is Freedom Frost from Redcon 1.
What's Freedom Frost?
Freedom Frost is...
a flavor profile.
It's... Here, I'll open it real quick. What's the... there we go.
Live flavor profile, God.
Oh, look at that dog.
It tastes like Fruity Pebbles.
Gross.
That sounds horrible.
But not like in a bad way. It's like reminiscent of Fruity Pebble and Flintstone Vitamin, but kind of nice. It's weird.
Vitamin gummies? Hell yeah, I remember those.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Somehow, why can't players just shove and play on game? Why are you guys like this?
Hey, I'm not like that. It's all them. Points wildly.
I mean, did you
Punch in a circle.
Ping.
Whatever players don't show up, I'm just gonna assume they're asleep, and I will shoot them.
Oh yeah. So chat. Hold on, chat. I was changing my mic settings. If I'm too loud, let me know. My noise suppression was really like throttling my fucking mic. So hopefully this fixes the problem. I'm using a noise gate and then just keeping my room quiet because, yeah.
I'm gonna deafen for a moment and check.
Punch his own ears. Time to deafen myself.
Don't just find iPhone's house and they stand outside his window with a sign saying game.
With a fucking boombox. Wow, nice macro, Boyard.
Is it macro? What? I'm not in yet.
Macrody's
Oh.
nuts.
That wasn't me.
Well, guess I die.
Well, guess I'll die. So, chat, how you doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow.
Compared to everyone else.
Loud.
Guard.
Okay.
Guard compared to everyone else is loud.
So I'll bring it down to about minus 10 decibels. How about this? Does this sound? Actually, I'll put my own phone and just hear myself. Let's see here.
I mean, you sound all right on stream.
Perfect. He's capitalized that. Meaning he's.
Nope, perfect. You're perfect now.
I've always
I'm
been
sorry.
perfect. All right, here. Of course, I have an ad for myself. I guess I'll pay myself. Fuck it, we'll do this.
Guard paying his own OnlyFans.
Where's the guard feet OnlyFans? Shut the fuck up! I hate you people.
Hey, there's Alphonse.
Alpha.
I want to see chat bully guard to make an OnlyFans for his feet pics.
Well, Nick Beardy is trying to strong me into doing like a fucking saucy guard bro calendar, which I'm not in favor of.
I mean, you could get some good money for that.
Please don't. Saucy guard
I mean-
calendar, which I'm not in favor of.
I mean,
Oh,
people
yes,
would
I'm-
buy that.
Okay, so players, what happened last game?
I don't know. I was sober.
PTSD attack.
Oh, I left because some bitch would touch my hair, and I ain't like that.
Yeah, and basically the Stormrider boys' carts is utterly like wrecked. And
Unfortunately.
we just lost Hans, Travis, and the rest of the Stormy boys. They went in the snow and never came back.
They caught Ligma.
And
Yeah.
on our side, we
They
lost.
caught Enigma.
They caught an Enigma.
It's the curse of the Enigma.
It's a very serious disease.
Chef.
You
we
dumbass.
Lost our cowboy, our horse, and our solid snake. Shame.
Don't
Snake.
worry, we're all been
Snake.
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 Snack.
I'm a.
Oh, and
I'm
hey,
a-
lady
I'm a
woke
snickety snack.
up.
Yeah.
We're not sure. We're not exactly sure what her name was. We can guess, but we don't have 100% proof.
I'm a snake.
I'm a snickety snack.
And I think we're
Goodness.
deciding where we want to go.
Well, I
What we're doing in our
believe.
lives.
I believe that you guys had a moment and you guys broke a window and
Oh God, I just remembered now. The guy came in the room, dropped his supplies, and said, "Fix it yourself."
Lord
No,
Commissar,
no,
thank you
no.
for
I was
subscribing.
going to fix
He wanted
it,
to fix it himself, but
but then Boyard told him no, and I said, "Boy, are you dumb?"
I told him
I-
we didn't want him in the room anymore to see the lady.
An unfortunate.
I was
bit of fear.
paraphrasing.
What? Why would seeing a woman be an issue? Is my thought process. It
It's
still
a
is.
fae.
It's just like an elf to everybody else.
She has fuzzy ears.
Doesn't mean anything to me. I don't question it. He's a guy in a hood with a frog in a bucket. You think it's meant to question what he sees?
And yes, and Gima balls. Got it.
Hell yeah.
Based on what?
Based on the grill.
Let's see. My fucking space heater is fucking going full bore next to me. Jesus Christ. Okay. Friendly update token.
But could we explore the town before we leave? The snowstorm is gone now. I'm kind of curious where we got
Are
ourselves
we-
into.
I thought we were already in a town.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
right.
Are we in bitterness or the heel?
You're in the heel, I believe. No, hold on. No, sorry.
Oh, I-
No, y'all in bitterness. Y'all moved yourselves.
Okay, I thought we were in bitterness. Okay.
Holy
I got
cow.
dropped there. I didn't move anything.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, he is
Please.
fixing the window.
Guard, what
There's
the
a mountain
heck did you
village.
do?
Shush. I'm
We should go
fixing
to
it.
the east. we should go west or wherever this is.
Oh, God. Chat. Don't look at me.
Watching you.
Shut up.
What's happening? I got to go to the stream now. I
Nope,
gotta
nope,
look at
nope,
what's going
nope, nope, nope.
Spaghetti falls out of your pocket.
Okay,
He
there you
opened
go.
like 1,000 windows.
Look, man, something
no.
happened. I fixed it. It's fine. Everything's fine.
on. Dang it! I showed it too late. This is like card space.
Chat, I don't want to talk about it. Shut up.
I should have had Discord. I should have had Twitch ready to go.
God damn it.
I'm going to do a tap with
Hold
him
on.
now.
Wait, no.
Prototype token appearance. I don't want to talk
Oh
about
my
chat.
god! ABC News.
ABC
The
News.
first page, I have Edge, so when I open my tab,
got
it
you,
opens
got
the
you.
new slide.
Ew, gross.
Look, okay, it's my home computer. I use it for
My
college
thing's
work. Then you
lagging.
judge me.
Fuck me.
Mm.
There it is. Okay. Oh, cause trying to buffer a fucking Overwatch video. Thanks, YouTube.
Nice.
Ooh, Overwatch videos.
Stupid fucking. Anyway. So, good God, why'd you do this? I don't know. Stop bullying me. All right. So,
Okay, so what do you do?
yeah. So you guys are in the room right now. I believe Ars has retreated to his own private room.
Yes.
Oh,
And-
so he left.
Yes.
And Ars, you were reading a book.
Yes.
What book were you reading? Because you have generic medical books and then generic healing books.
I think I'd probably be continuing the book that I was reading last time. Believe that was a what was it?
I'm pretty sure it's a generic medical book.
Yeah, I think it was a medical book.
All right, so you're 3 out of
Yeah,
13.
because I have a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess Boyard's gonna either go shopping or try to catch up on his Fey language. Try
It's
to
at
learn
night,
some
my
more.
boy. You gonna do night shopping in a town you've never been to?
Oh, it's at night?
Hey, Jeff, how you
Oh
doing?
yeah, then I'm just gonna try to catch up with the Fey language. Maybe like ask Ars if I have any questions.
If I remember correctly, I am in the other room.
Man,
with
it will be
ours,
2
correct?
years soon, laughing face.
Are you?
Isn't
Yeah,
it weird
I
how
bought
it's been
the room and
almost
I
it's
do
been
remember
17
saying, I'm
months?
happy to see
Usla?
you.
You know, the
No, I
wildest
mean,
shit.
because the last time
Time flies,
you-
man.
like,
Time just
as far as-
zooms.
you
Zooms.
Okay, so you were hanging out with them, eating and drinking, I believe, the last time.
That's
Are you
right,
still
I
doing
was.
that?
My bad. Okay.
You're eating a nice pork chop that Boyard made.
Pork
yes,
chop.
but I would imagine that afterwards my character would have headed to the other room for the night. That is.
Ours is me.
No,
Hey.
Thusula, you haven't missed anything. I'm gonna come after you. That's what you.
Who is you? Don't you dare start typing out that fucking rush hour scene. Stop it. No, I knew it. Stop it, Nia. I knew it. I
I just remembered something, Guard.
What's up?
Boyard needs his fix.
Yes, he
Oh, yeah,
does.
he's a druggie.
Yes, he does.
Yes, druggie.
So how do you intend on imbibing of your particular drug of choice, which you are running low on, might I add?
No, I have 15 out of 20.
I know, but you use it like habitually. Like you're.
I've only used like 5 charges.
He hasn't specified it, but you've been doing it on down low. You just forgot about it.
You also probably have to account for the travel up to where
Yeah.
we're at now. so-
Because you're
Yeah.
actually here. You have where's your? Is it,
I was at 15.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a thing here. I'm gonna,
All I could say is if you get blood poisoning, Declan will walk away.
Oh, don't worry. I don't think I can get blood. I
you
hope I can
you
get
gotta
blood
suck the
poisoning.
poison out the wound.
Gotta slurp
All
his
right.
eyeballs.
So
You just gotta get a second chest wound.
so subtract 7 more charges, please.
Oof.
Dang, boy, are you in fucking huffing it back there, huh? Such
Man, I'm
blood
gonna take a
gets high.
dose. Did I see anything during those, or
Go ahead and roll me a brain power save. Okay. Where the fuck's my OBS?
I can
There it
quit
is.
whenever I want?
I can quit whenever I want.
Go to the bathroom real quick. Sits in a toilet, just drop.
Are you sure?
I'll be in a
about
couple minutes.
Hey, Morvlor? Morvior. Thanks for shopping by. I appreciate it. So you put it like, do you take it like in your mouth or through your eyeball, rectally? How do you take this particular brand of Stargazer?
Is it like a liquid?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I do like a drop in an eyeball.
So through the eyeball, it does hit you a bit harder, as you tend to notice on your travels up here and doing your habitual stargazing.
Well, okay then.
You mean Emily Braun, Chav? Not Ava Braun. But yeah, so as you take it, you kind of lay back, and the room's getting a little chill. It's trying to chill down now, at least. All the drama's over. The Fableman's it's kind of gone back to sleep, right? And you're kind of we'll say you're kind of lounging on one of the larger beds. As you're kind of laying there waiting for your hit to take, you hear Nia fixing the window with boards, you know, and as you're kind of laying there, you're kind of staring at the back shoulders of the sleeping Fableman. And you see the corners of your eyes start to like warble and wave in aura, and you're like, this is different. And you're kind of watching the Fableman's back, and as you watch, you see a kind of like a specter of her sit up rapidly. It happens so quick; it's almost like a jump scare to you. And as this happens, give me a grit save.
Okay. I have a +2 to this because this was after I had my spices.
Splending. Para. It's so as you're rolling that, it's kind of funny how like all of the characters in the Emily Braun's book have been spelled so many fucking different ways. Okay, so you managed to like not lurch off the back of the bed. You're able to kind of like seize yourself up, and you see this image of the film and kind of turn. And as she turns, you see that her face is more gaunt. It's more cadaverish. The eyes are gone. It's just black pits where eye jelly should be. And as she kind of looks towards you, the figure rushes towards you in like a fucking sprint. And you kind of hold in the scream as this happens. And you're kind of ripped through time and space again, a feeling you're kind of used to by now, for sure. Oops. What the hell? There you go. So it's all dark. It's just nothing but darkness around you as your trip starts to hit. And you're kind of looking left, you're looking right, and you don't really see anything around you. It's pure darkness, as if you're around a place where where light cannot exist. And way high above you, where you assume the roof is, because you can feel your feet sitting, or your hooves sitting on something solid, a little pinprick of light kind of shines above you. And as you kind of look up, this long beam of moonlight, you could say, is shining down on you. And it's so bright, you gotta kind of squint. You're like, what the fuck? And you're kind of like, trying to look past this bright ass fucking moonlight. And you hear a noise next to you, and as you kind of look down to your right, you see the Fableman stuck in that same chair, but the chair's a lot different now. The chair is covered in silver shackles, and this is the same Fey woman, but she's still a lot more gaunt. She's not as cadaverish as the one you saw just a couple of minutes before, but it is far, far different than what you saw, or had talking to you earlier. And as she kind of looks up, she's kind of looking up at the exact same beam of light, and you hear her kind of mumble something to herself, and then the scene kind of rips apart again, and you're kind of still.
Can I catch what she said?
Give me not her. You have none of the skills. Give me a cunning check. See what you can pull out here. Okay. We'll send you a DM. Where are you? There you are. So the only words you hear able to make out are these words right here. And as you hear her kind of mutter out these words, they kind of echo around you in the gloom and dark of this, what you believe to be the place where you found her. She mumbles enigma balls, and you're fucking ripped through time and space. No. So you're kind of ripped back through time and space. And the moon gets super bright, and it's so bright that it actually drowns out the blackness and light. And when that, it's maybe a couple seconds, a few heartbeats of this bright flashing light, and then you're kind of back in reality. But you realize you're out in the middle of some odd forest, and and around you the forest is quiet. This is a lot different than your usual trips. It seems more like Bart Scotto's using. I think we're following. It feels realer. Like you know for a fact you're not in a forest, and you kind of feel the kind of like aura sound in your ears that lets you know you're still on your trip. But it's a like pretty spring forest. You look around, there's flowers and the grass, and the trees are full of leaves, and there's a nice bright sunny morning. But you can kind of hear this odd like cracking sounds in the distance. You're about 40 yards into a tree line.
Could I see if I can make my way towards the cracking sound?
Sure. So as you start walking, even though you feel like you're walking very slowly, you feel the distance shredding away as if you're sprinting. You're you think I took like 10 steps, and you can already see the edge of the tree line. You're like, this isn't right. And as you step a few more times out into the fucking tree line, now you see flashes with the distance, and earth being ripped apart, chunks of rock and soil thrown through the air as if like there were huge artillery shells going off.
Do I see like for instance, a shield lake?
A what?
Like a lake forming, or
no?
Does it remind me anything of like that vision we initially saw of the two ladies fighting each other?
Yeah, you're not quite sure. This is more ground level. What you do see is two figures really going at it. You know, really going full out in this little melee they're stuck into.
Can I see anyone else?
No, just the two. And
just the two.
Yeah, and as you watch, you know, they're both wearing, well, one's wearing dark, more black armor. You can see flashes of steel on the armor as well. The other is wearing this kind of golden bronze flashy armor. Very, even from this distance, it looks expensive. How it glitters and shines in the sunlight. And as you're watching, the one in the black armor kind of shoves the one in the bronze armor away, and you see the one in black kind of clutch their head. And as they do, another form kind of whips out of nowhere. It's as if a shadow simply peeled off the ground, and these two huge pair of wings, you know, kind of expand out. The wingspan of this creature is so wide, it's probably enough to scoop up these two people. And as this happens, the one in black, the one in black armor actually like just fucking sprints away. And the sprint is so fast and so violent that it's as if they simply just flew along the ground. And your eyes can barely, you're like, what the fuck? Your eyes can barely track it. And
what happens to the bronze one?
I'm getting there, boy. I'm getting there.
Okay.
Violence, obviously.
So as this new figure and the old figure kind of stare at each other, you see the one in the bronze armor kind of gesture at the winged figure, and the one that gestures has this huge long glaive, and the glaive almost looks like light. It's that shining and bright. Despite all the destruction and combat around them, this thing looks completely pristine. And as this one gestures at the other, the one with the wings slaps this glaive right out of the hands of the one in bronze. And as it slaps it away, the other wing comes down, and it comes down on top of the bronze figure. When that happens, the ground erupts as if, like, you know, a 30 megaton warhead had gone off. This explosion seems completely unrealistic to your brain. Like, there's no way in fuck these two can create this much damage and massive destruction with a simple gesture. And as you watch, this glaive is tumbling, and it's like ripping towards you like a fucking errant butter knife someone skipped on the fucking kitchen floor. And before this glaive smacks you right in the fucking forehead, you wake up. And as you wake up, like the room is dark. And you can hear Ars in the room next to y'all, like kind of talking to himself and reading. But as you kind of lean up and look around this dark room, everyone is sleeping. The Fey Woman's sleeping, Alphonse, Declan, Sonny, they're all, and also Gray, they're all sleeping in beds. And you wake up, you're hammered in sweat. And it feels like you feel wet, like your fur feels wet, your hooves feel wet, like all of you is soaked through in sweat.
And Mr. Frog too. He's next to me in the bucket.
Yes, Mr. Frog is asleep in the bucket.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna take a long look. Am I sure that the Fey Lady is asleep?
You.
Do I see? Does she like? Asleep or?
Give me a brain power check. Anything? Let's see. Your language, market sense. Yeah. Well, go ahead and throw your medical in there for a +1. Do you have a skill called Boyard Stab?
That's my chef knife.
Boyard Stab. Boyard Slice.
Love it.
I mean, you're pretty sure she's asleep. She's moving like she's asleep. Sonny, what are you doing?
Huh? What?
I like how you're saying those stuff like, huh? What? I don't know what you're
Sleeping,
doing.
man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's continue the plot. I'm not here.
But yeah, but you're pretty sure she's asleep. Pretty sure.
Squint, and I guess I'll go to the bathroom, kind of like wipe myself down, kind of clean off the sweat, and then I guess try to go to bed.
Okay.
Try to think about all the stuff that happened.
Gotcha.
Mouse pattern, actually.
So let's see. The next fail. I mean, that should be Nia. So Nia, as you're sleeping and slowly you're flipping off in your sleep, the fingers out in your sleep. As you're sleeping, you hear, if not feel Boyard, because he's a fucking horseman, kind of get up and kind of trot towards the area where the small showers where you all have towels and stuff is kind of in there. And as you're sleeping, or kind of half sleeping in a way, you've been aroused by noise. You feel something else kind of sees you. So as you're asleep, you kind of you become aware of someone kind of like slowly slipping in a memory into your brain. And it doesn't feel deliberate. Like for some reason in your sleepy state, you feel as if this is somehow accidental, as if you're not allowed or not supposed to see this memory. And what you see for like a flash of a moment, it's as if like a quick daydream had passed by. You see sky and sunlight and green grass, but there's something on your face. You're seeing the memory through the eyes of the memory keeper, in a way. And you see these huge claws on your face, as if someone has you, like, is about to skull fuck you through the ground. And you feel yourself weightless. You feel the pain radiating through your body from horrible, terrible wounds, and you can kind of feel the shock this person's feeling at this time. You can hear the sound of crinkling, like, jank rank metal. It's been clawed through and ruined. You can hear the creak of torn leather binders and leather straps. And as you kind of hang in the air for like the barest, skintest moment, you feel almost weightless. And then you're shunted back down into the ground. And as you hit the ground, the impact rattles your body as if you were in like a car crash. And the one thing you remember the most is the fading light and the figure of this huge winged creature standing above you in the light as you are shunted down through the earth. And then you wake up as well. $5 said Nia didn't hear any of that shit. And you're muted. And you're muted, Nia, in case you're wondering.
I bet 2 cents you did hear it.
I need to stop drinking. He's probably on mobile. What I reckon.
Ah.
Full of crime. Why'd you mark the trees out? What the fuck? What would the trees do to you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Well, that's actually a misclick because I put my mouse in and I forgot
So,
which button was right click, was left click.
I'm back in New York and it's about to be 9 o'clock, so that's why I'm not using my mic.
Got you.
So I'm here.
Got you.
Why can't you be loud at 9 o'clock in New York?
Probably in a barracks.
Ah.
Okay. So
I'm back at my parents' house for a couple
parents'
days.
house. Well, that's a different kind of barracks, I guess. It's a very particular kind of barracks. Okay, so
Barracks.
yeah, the home style barracks. All right, so the next morning comes, and everyone's awake. Ars, you read your book. Boyard, you are currently working through the shit you saw in your sleep. Declan, nothing happened to you. Sonny, Mr. Frog slept fantastically. He is very happy nowadays. He seems to appreciate the no longer snowing thing of it all. And as you all kind of get around, pop your back, and kind of walk around, you realize that passing by the wooden board parts outside, there is no white. There's no white outside.
There's no white or light, you just said.
White, like white.
Oh shit!
Wow.
They've been erasing the world. There's no more white people. My bad.
Wah,
Interesting.
wah.
An attempt was made.
An attempt was made. There's been a huge crash. No survivors.
Yes.
Honestly, if somebody hadn't made the attempt, I would have been disappointed.
Don't worry, I'm Sonny, the producer of Cringe. I have to do it.
Boyar's gonna go for a walk and try to think.
I'm gonna go look for bugs.
I think.
And also
Or,
maybe shop.
I think at like first light, ours would actually be out and working on the Humvee to see if he can get it back into working shape.
Gotcha.
Actually, wait, you said the bathhouse.
Yes.
To start my day, I'm gonna, put up my most prettiest of hoods, and then I'm gonna go to bathhouse with Frog. Get the game started.
So you're gonna ignore the shower in your room and go to the bathroom on purpose. I like your style.
I mean, it's luxury, isn't it? Bathhouse is usually nice, right? Or is it a dirty bathhouse?
I mean, it's rustic. It's not nice, but it's not like fancy. It is a rustic bathhouse.
Well, let's go check it out then,
Okay.
and take a shot. Seeing as we're here the first day, I'll use it and check it out. Really, with the
Get
Frog.
my book real quick, so I keep track of shit. Okie dokie. So, Boyard's going for a walk
/ shopping.
/ shopping. Sonny's going for a bath with Mr. Frog.
Hell yeah.
Arsh is going outside to work on the vehicle. Nia, what are you doing? Oh, sorry, Nia, if you want, just type it in the chat down in the game. Declan, what are you doing?
I'm still a little not ready to just fully commit to this new group of people. So I'm gonna go with ours, but I'm gonna be cleaning my rifle.
Got you. You're with ours. Okay.
Yes. Just because I'm still unsure about this new group.
Okay. So we'll go with Nia first. Nia wants to go out and forage for plants and make random potions. I believe she has a pretty high pet skill. Let's see. She is a 1 in pets. Well, not great, but she has enough. Okay, so Nia, go ahead and roll me a, let's see here. Supply or seer? Supply or seal? Give me a supply check using your cunning. But low pest but big brain. People probably roll it here in a minute. I have faith in him. I have faith, right? There it is. Okay, so as you kind of walk outside town, The snow has done a number, so there's no more snow now. The snow is completely melted somehow. It's still cold outside because it is winter time, if winter-ish time, but the uncommonly early snow is now gone, and it's simply just brown grass. The snow's done a number on the vegetation in the area, but you are able to find, some ingredients for some potions. They're not exactly the best quality because they're quite badly frostbitten. But you find about 4 charges of medicinal ingredients.
Ooh, charges.
Oh, wow, charges. Let's see here. Boyard, as you're kind of walking around, going on going on your walk, you don't really see much. Literally, everyone in town is kind of walking around like, what the fuck? They're all kind of confused about the sudden change in temperature and weather. They're all kind of running around, like, trying to figure out what the hell happened, because it was just snowing wolves and yetis, like, the night, just even like the night before. Now there's no snow at all. It's completely melted. There's mud fucking everywhere, and they're all like, "What the hell's going on?" So they're all trying to get a handle on what happened the night before. But most of all, they're all kind of crowded around both the Jeep truck and the Humvee, kind of like, "What the hell? Where did these guys come from?" Because you guys rolled in like at nighttime, and like, "Where the hell these fucking things come from?" But as you're kind of walking around, there's not really a market in Bitterness right now. There's simply kind of like a all goods store that kind of sells like things people might need, root vegetables, preserved goods coming from the south, that kind of thing.
Is there so it's kind of like a general store?
Kind of, but general store, it would be a very flattering term for what this particular store is.
I'll take a look to see if there are any like wild herbs I can make use of for both like cooking and maybe pets or alchemy.
Oh, not in the.
Oh wow, 15.
Okay, so there are hanging from the ceiling of this very smoky shop, which could be called the shop. There are bundles of herbs kind of laying all around, but these are late season herbs, and the ones you identify for medicinal purposes are running about 10 gold a bushel. Like, the guy knows you can't find good herbs right now, so these dried herbs are going to run about 10 gold a bushel, while the more cooking type herbs are going to run you about 4 gold a bushel.
Do I see any that are like hard to identify? Like the average person wouldn't really know about them and might like value them lower by accident.
No, that's not a chance part here.
64.
Nah, this guy knows his shit, unfortunately.
Okay. I'll buy how many bushels of herbs does he have?
So he's got about 10 bushels of medicinal herbs. There'd be about 5 charges per bushel for in terms of pet usage. Brain goes spit spat.
And I can't barter him down, right?
No, he is well aware of what he has.
Okay.
Regular grass. I got you glass.
Okay, so he has 10 for 10 gold each.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to see if I can try to get a bundle sale. Like a bulk sale.
Okay.
Right, like a bulk discount.
So if you want to try and get a bulk discount on that, go ahead and use your market sense and your brain power. Trying to no. Market sense and moxie as you try and talk this guy down.
Okay, I get advantage because of palfrey.
Yeah. Negotiating a deal.
Put his hand together, starts dealing.
23. Give him a +5 modifier. Okay. So you want how many? 5?
I'll buy all 10 if I can.
He won't part with all 10, but he's willing to sell you 5 bushels for 35 gold.
Deal.
Okay, so you have 5 times, that'd be 25 charges of medicinal herbs. Do horse tamers have advantage on against centaurs? No. No. I'm not, and also, whoever sent me that email, I am not writing you a centaur love fic based around an animal tamer trying to woo a female centaur. No. No, I'm not doing
Oh,
it.
that sounds so romantic.
No.
And I guess while I'm over here, I'm gonna ask, hey, everyone happen to be like a town blacksmith, right? I'm looking to get some new knives.
He goes, well, I mean, there is a blacksmith in town, but he's more, horseshoes, farming equipment, sharpening scythes. That's really a weaponsmith.
Does he do blade sharpening?
Yes, he could definitely sharpen a blade for you. If you want, like, really good blades, it's more of a Austin Keel, Lunder, Atlee Crag kind of situation, not really a bitterness situation.
Oh, thanks anyway.
That's not a problem.
Alright. I'm gonna head back, I'm gonna stop by ours and say, you need any help with anything?
So, as you kind of walk into where Ars is kind of like hands on hips looking down into the engine compartment. And it turns out, Ars, that, like with no snow in the way, you can see what clearly is wrong. There's only a small crack in the radiator, which you all just could patch yourselves using magic or whatever have you. However, the drive belt, or the serpentine belt for this engine is shredded to fucking back. There's no way to really salvage the belt. So Ars and Boyard and Declan, as y'all kind of looking down into this engine compartment, you guys have to somehow find a belt substitute that can run along the serpentine belt and power all your pulleys.
Look at that. Might be able to go to the tannery for a replacement. It'd be a temporary one, I think, but it'd probably work for a while. Don't you think?
Ours was somewhat startled when you say "don't you think," and he's gonna glance over you and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice you there. You were saying something."
Oh, it's kind of hard to not notice a centaur, but yeah, that belt looks fucked.
I have a lot of experience in ignoring centaurs.
I have a lot of experience ignoring Goliaths. Don't worry.
No, were you saying something?
Well, that belt looks fucked, and it's probably going to be pretty hard to find a replacement.
Yes, and I don't imagine that this place has any
You said the tannery.
garages and.
Yeah, the tannery might have like a leather belt you could use. It'd probably be a temporary fix, but it's better than nothing.
I doubt that leather would be able to.
I mean, what's that stuff
Well,
made out of?
Rubber.
I mean, leather's pretty close.
It's really not.
I mean, it'd work until we could get a better replacement, don't you think?
Well, do you have need of that car over there?
Yes.
As you say that, Gray's in the car kind of polishing this dash. He kind of looks up and kind of glares at the windshield at Ars.
Speaking of that car, I do have a question if you don't mind.
Ask away.
What are those devices that you have in those boxes?
Those, we told you about the count, right?
Yes.
Those are some, evidence we took from his manor.
So you took devices that may or may not have a very
We just,
explicit desire to control things.
they were meant to be, evidence of his crimes, but,
Why do you still have them then?
well, what would you do with them? Just,
Destroy them.
okay, how would you do that?
He'll look over to him and shrug. He'll look over to him, shrug, and say, "Well, I'm not the Veil Rider. You have more resources than I do, so I'm sure you could have figured out something."
Oh, we currently don't really have that many resources.
And why is that?
Chain of command issues.
Chain of command issues. That's a way to put it.
Uh-huh.
Run
So
us
about
through
that
the
belt.
leave.
So
Slight temple sweating on fucking Boyard's temple. Like, so about the belt there, yeah.
yeah, I was gonna look back to the thing. Would leather be an appropriate replacement for this belt, just based off of his mechanical know-how?
Let's see here. How many skills do you have? Good lord, this entire book here.
I mean, I just pretty much dragged in every skill that I actually use.
Let's see. Use mechanical and brain power. See what you got.
Okay. Brain power with advantage because of
Dad's
skill.
belt thickness. What the fuck?
Hey,
Wow.
it wasn't a 1. It was not a 1.
Well, you're 16. Barely saved you. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Why is it +3 +2 +2?
+3 +2 +2.
Yeah, your roll is
That's
2d.
3 from
Heck, coveralls, big brain.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
That's right.
oh,
That's
yeah.
right. That's right. He's wearing clothes, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm wearing
Yeah.
clothes.
Okay.
otherwise
I
I would be
forgot about
indecent.
that. Yeah.
You're not being a nudist?
I'd be indecent. Okay, so 26. So you know that there's no fucking rubber around here whatsoever. But if you can find like good quality, like thick strap leather, you reckon it will probably be able to run the pulleys for a while.
Where'd you say this tannery was?
Yeah, I'll look around. I can get you a good deal. On my pride as a merchant.
You're a merchant. I thought you were a cook.
Former merchant.
His eye will twitch at the word merchant, but then he'll say, "Sure, if
Oh.
you can do it, then be my guest."
My dad raised me right.
Hey,
And I'll
people,
take
Seth
him-
here.
And I'll
Well,
take him around town and look for a tannery.
Yeah,
There's probably one in this small town. I'll look for the area that smells the worst.
Well, that's not too hard to find. You find it quite quickly. There is, in fact, a rather large hide processing facility here in Bitterness. Due to the amount of, basically, animals that are left here to die, and the amount of hunting in the Galhurley Forest. So as you guys kind of rock up, there is a hustling and bustling tannery, and there are whole hides of animals just being laid out. And there are hides from, bovine type animals, equine type, which kind of gives you, because Boyard, you're like, what the fuck? Because some of these hides look a bit, similar to horses. You're like, what the fuck? Looking around.
That's not centaur leather, is it?
And they're also hide from like deer and boar, as you kind of look around as well. So the real question is well, we'll say this. I'll say this. As you guys kind of walk up and looking around, a man who's wearing a leather apron, stained to fucking back, and this guy's a dwarf, and he's stained brown to like up to the elbows, and at the elbows it changes to like white, pale flesh. And he goes, "Well, hey there, what can I do for you?"
I'm gonna kind of like beckon Arsford. This man here needs some good quality leather.
The
You have anything that matches the description? I'll ask Ars to like give a quick description of what kind of design he needs for the leather. Ars?
ours is not actually paying attention.
Quick
well,
slap upside the head. Ars,
mhm, yes.
pay attention. What kind of leather do you need?
Boy, ours love language is physical.
Yes. I need a particularly tough strip of leather, preferably something that's hardened, well, pliable like rubber. If you're aware of what that is.
So at the mention of the word rubber, his thick eyebrows go. He goes, "Rubber, black stuff's kind of squidgy and stretchy. Yeah,
Yes.
I've heard about rubber. It's all down south, being used in tires and being made from plants. Are you the owner of that big tan wagon in front of the inn?"
You could say that. Yes.
what exactly on that thing do you need made out of leather? Because if you need like one of those big round things out of leather, you are out of luck.
It's just it's really difficult to actually explain, because imagine trying to explain like a driver belt.
drive
I
belt,
guess
yeah.
you need a.
A drive belt to someone that has no idea how it looks or how it even works.
You could just
So-
explain that you need a belt, like a belt that's all like one piece. That's pretty.
So as you
Mine
two
is
are kind of,
specific length.
so as you two are kind of talking to you, he goes, oh, okay. How about you just take me over to where this thing is, and you can just show me what you need.
Sure.
That works.
Nia, that no, that's not gonna help the vehicle. Fucking blackjack,
Slapjacks.
applejacks.
Crap, I don't know anything else.
Okay, so as you all, so do y'all take him over there?
Yeah.
Okay. So the dwarf kind of crawls under the Humvee and goes, "Wow, this is amazing! Look at oh, and he kind of pulls out a shred, one of the belts, and he kind of holds it out. He goes, "You need one of these things."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have something that could work for this. Yeah, but you see him kind of like shove himself under the Humvee. He goes, "But I'm going to need your word that the leather I'm going to give you can't really talk about."
Sounds kinky.
Of course.
And it's quite rare, and it might be a little expensive, unfortunately, but I know it'll work for this because it is mildly elastic and it's quite grippy.
How rare.
Well, and he kind of like he kind of reaches up and grabs Boyard by his lapels and arch by the lapels, and very slowly and gently brings it down towards his face, not like a rough manner. He goes, "It may or may not be made from the skin of drakes, and it's a very, shall we say, particular skin part that I use."
Ooh.
Ah.
Power check.
Do what?
Brian, power check.
All right, go ahead.
Big brain time.
Can I guess how much like Drake's skin would cost?
It's the part of the drake that this is
Oh, is
from.
it? Oh.
It's the growing noise, man.
Yeah, this is like the moment with that score, ours is gonna grimace and say, I understand you don't have to go into details.
Well, I might have to, because in the future you might need to know this. And he kind of like grabs you both by the hips and kind of says, Boyard by like his torso, his human torso hip. So it's walking you back towards the tannery. He goes, "You see, boys, the female drake gets a bit wiggly when they're making little tiny drake babies. And there's a particular weak spot on the male drake that usually hunters aim for to put him down quickly due to all the blood there. One good stab with a drake spear and all the blood comes pouring out. Now, what happens is..."
Boyard makes a note of that.
Yeah. What happens...
Weak point on Drake.
What happens is that along the belly of the drake near the baby-making region, it's kind of sticky. It's very grippy. It's like little tiny hooks are in the skin, and that helps the drake stick to the slippery scales of the female drake under him. Are you guys catching my drift? Now,
As this conversation is going on, the grimace on his face is just getting longer and just more disgusted.
So usually the drake hunters will pierce through this, because while grippy, it is prone to tearing due to the striations in the hide. So when you stab through it, it tends to go all the way through. It takes a very skilled hunter to leave this part of the drake intact, and we dwarves have been using it for certain applications like weapon handles, weapon grips, those kind of things. Now, it is partially elastic. We can get it around tight around things. And while fragile, when cured properly, is quite tough, is hard to break, and is relatively stretchy.
Man, sound the Eagles.
And I can part, because it looked like you boys' a little metal horse inside there needs about 2 of these belts. Double check here. I'm pretty sure the Humvee has a double serpentine belt system.
I almost laughed. Oh God, I was choking on my coffee.
That's what?
When you said it needs 2, I'm thinking like, oh God, just give me both pair of nuts and just say go at it. You need 2 pair of nuts for this.
Go get me a pair of Dragon Balls. Go. Okay, yeah. So you basically need 2 thin, two thin belts, and I can part with these belts for a very convenient sum of 200 gold.
Is that a good price?
Yeah, are you asking me?
I mean, you're the one with market sense.
Yeah, I
Oh,
get. So
market sense.
go use your market sense. Is that a good price? Oh.
Have you ever sold Drake nuts before? Come on, boy.
I mean,
Fuck you.
you have no idea, but usually Drake things are really expensive. Drake teeth, Drake horn, Drake hide, Drake scales, and like 200 gold must be a pretty good deal for 2 thin belts of leather. And he goes, or we can work out a deal. I saw your specific weapons, these auto wands I've heard about, and if you want to, I happen to know the location of a younger male Drake that's been running around and causing trouble in the Galhurley forest. So either you can
Let's kill it.
you can go get me leather, or you can buy mine. Up to you.
If we get leather, how skilled are you with working with that material?
He gives you this big blocky tooth grin. He goes, "Don't worry, I've been through my paces."
I'll give a look at ours.
Ours
I'm always
is in the
wanting to eat a
process.
Drake.
While you say that, ours is in the process of counting out money to give.
Nope.
But the fight dragon!
You have not dealt with them. I
And I
don't
kinda
want
want
to
to.
deal with them. That's your prerogative. It's not mine.
I got a
Did
bomb
you?
for this fight.
I mean, we could always... I mean, how hard could it be?
He won't respond to you, but he's handing him over 400 gold.
400.
That should be everything.
Nice
200?
Well, you said 200 for each, right?
per belt. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, 400 gold.
Just forks it over. No.
Hey,
I'll go and ask Declan.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
I was gonna ask ours. How much? How are you on your gold supply?
Well, we still luckily have the group gold, so this is coming out of that.
I feel bad
in
for.
that case, never mind. By all means.
I feel bad for the lost members though. He goes,
Who?
so the Oni says, "Do it." Oni 40,000 bits. Thank you. So the dwarf goes, thank you, very good. Now, in case you're looking for work, I will still pay quite handsomely for a mostly intact drake skin. I'm willing to wager if you can get a good clean headshot on the thing, this young drake may pull in about 2,000 gold profit for you. Not on my end, I have connections, but if you bring me this drake skin, or this drake entirely, including organs, always remember to bring the organs, you get about, I'll gladly pay 2,000 gold pieces, flush.
Boyard hears that, walks over to Declan. Hey,
Man, I love the timing here. Declan is gonna look over at ours and be like, he said young. Drake, right?
Yeah.
That is what he said, yes.
Okay, what about that big fucker?
It doesn't seem like we'd be dealing with that one, but I'd rather not deal with any.
I'm more curious. Okay, so at this point, I'm addressing him. I'm like, okay, well, that's great and all for a little one. What about a big one? Any tips there?
Are you asking the dwarf?
Yeah.
Okay. He goes, well, how big you saying? Like a yearling, a younger male? How big we talking?
Yes.
Oh, you mean the one that's been slaughtering folks up near the Outcast Refuge?
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, yes, the elder male. Well, if you can bring
Do you
back
happen to have any tips for that?
tips.
Don't fight it. That's my tip.
There's something called a missile I've heard about that might be able to help with that one.
Fair enough.
Explosives.
Or we could practice common sense and not run to our
Okay,
death.
no. Ours, Declan is not trying to fight this thing. He's more worried that when it does come and show itself again, he wants to know what the fuck to do.
But it is a
I mean,
good
you could always get
question
some
because, you know,
experience with a smaller Drake.
no one's ever really gotten an elder drake body. Usually they go up high in the mountains and die. By the time we find them, they're all desiccated and dried up.
Yeah, Declan has no desire to seek this thing out. Don't
I know.
worry.
I know, but he's kind of talking. But I'm willing to wager if you somehow got a mostly intact specimen, that's an easy 20K.
Nope, not gonna do it.
I mean, we could always get some experience fighting a Drake with a younger one. Probably would be a lot easier.
No, Declan still doesn't even want to go anywhere near the big one.
Been a long time since we've had dedicated drake hunters. It's probably a new coming thing now due to their sudden appearance. But, I mean, there's probably at least a couple hundred running around in these parts of the woods.
That's unfortunate.
I mean,
Have a good day. And then he's gonna turn around and walk out the store.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Not today. Get the fuck out of my way.
Boyard's kind of realized that he can't convince ours, so he's going to try to convince Declan.
To wait, to go after the little one?
Yeah.
That's absolutely something that I would need. No, we need the whole party on this, not just the two of us.
Yeah, but it'd be easier to convince you, and I think that the other guys are going to be pretty easy to convince.
You don't know that. I'm bathing right now.
So,
like frog.
so as you guys are currently trying to discuss these things in the washroom or the bathhouse, there's a giant sunny kind of like sitting in this sauna type area. So there are like northern saunas here where they have perfumed water that you pour on the coals. A very standard sauna type condition. So Sunny's like, yeah, in a sauna, and then beside Sunny is one of the local men. Who's holding Froggy or Mr. Frog in his palm. And this guy's the local apothecarian, and he's slowly like using a finger because this guy is kind of a wiry fellow. And he's slowly using a finger painting like a facial mask onto Mr. Frog's face, like around his eyes and down his nose and stuff.
Oh my goodness.
So as it's happening, he leans towards Sunny and goes, it's good for their flesh, you know.
Oh.
Well, you see, what you hear is a certain kind of salt up in the Ufar peaks, and it helps keep amphibian and noses in winter very moist, keeps from drying out and cold.
Ooh.
Well, that's
Now, Mr. Froggy, look, Mr. Froggy, Miss Froggy, this little Mr. Frog, he felt very, very correctly. The sauna will help with his usual skin, but this facial mask should help bring out any more toxins. And I still have plenty for you if you want to. I will give you a whole mask.
Oh, sure. Where can I buy some facial mask for Mr. Frog?
Do what?
Do you guys sell some here? Do you guys sell some of that facial stuff here?
Well,
like a little ball?
Well, at my shop, I have a small pot you can probably buy. It's quite affordable. It's mostly for farmers to keep all, farmers, they use it on their noses, on animal noses, on doggy paws, that kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Frog is a great animal. He's a great pet and friend, and he must keep his skin all nice and wonderful. Look how happy he is. He's beaming. He's smiling more than first day I met him.
Well, he's a very unique specimen. I've never seen frog with eye patch. That's very new to me. Is he perhaps some kind of froggy water veteran? I don't understand why the eye patch.
Oh, during an event that happened.
Oh,
It was something unavoidable happened.
So he goes, and he pours a ladle full of water. It's perfumed herbal water on the coals, and the heat spikes right back up. And he goes, oh yeah, that's the stuff. So he goes, I couldn't help but notice you were riding in on these strange wagons, or whatever they're called.
Oh, the truck. I'm just kind of like laying back and all misty boys, as in it's chilling. Like yeah, oh yeah, yeah. We came with the truck when it was snowing.
He goes,
What
I
about
see.
it?
Are you part of the Veil Rider Auxiliaries, the guys that, they've been coming more and more north now due to I've heard rumor through Harpy Post that there's been fuel problem with auxiliary biodiesel or something.
A problem with the fuel?
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll figure it out. What's happening with it?
Well, apparently there's some kind of issue. They're making fuel out of bulbous plant down in southern continent. Now, what intrigues me is that you guys haven't gone further north and talking to the little kitty people.
Kitty people. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, way north, just near Agridaling Stagling area. There are little clans of these cat-eared elves in way. They have big, tall, odd trees, big frond type of leaves, and from what I've heard, this plant produces a lot of oil. It's kind of nutty on the nose. They have traded some here back and forth, and it's quite nice. It's good for soap, actually. But thinking about what they're using down in the southern continent and what they have up north, I think if I'm, being an apothecary, I'm curious on what they're doing down there, with what they create. And it sounds like this biodiesel or biofuel needs some kind of oily plant. And I've only seen them once when traders came down south to try and sell their wares. And they always bring a plant with them to show off and let people see what they are. But it produces an exorbitant amount of oil. I assume that's why you're here. You're going north.
Huh. Well, yeah, I think that's right. That's what we are doing, sir. Do you have any directions to that place?
Let's see. You go
North.
well, yeah, north.
But
There.
better like landmarks though, so you can find it. You can keep going north and just go wherever.
Well, you go
fucking Drake.
you go super north past Sturmore, beyond the Silent Stretch. There's a border town named Frost Haven that's just outside a colony of Frostfang gnolls. And then if you keep going north and follow the trade paths, you see the Frostfang gnolls are an intermediary between us and these Kashtushtanik or something of the sort. It's a very strange culture of people. But the further north you head, the more likely you are to hit one of their little it's very colorful cities. I don't know how they do it, but they're able to make very bright pigments out of some of the local frost fauna.
Out of curiosity, would Declan, as an Agridaling, not be familiar with the where this would be?
So most Agridalians believe these guys are mostly a myth, because
Okay, fair.
Because mostly they only talk to the Frostfangs, and the Frostfangs are like, I don't know where they are. Could be anywhere, because there's a very tight trade pact between them and the Frostfang. And the Frostfangs fuck it up, they don't get any more trade. It's a very tight corridor.
So simple answer: Declan has no fucking idea where these people are.
Yeah, they're like, so to you, like, oh yeah, in a silent snow is a real tool. Yeah, okay, sure, those kind of things. There's a giant wolf who herds the elk. Yeah, okay, dude, whatever. It's like that kind of shit.
So, if we get oil, we might be able to maybe earn a good fare with the Veil and not have him kill us. I mumbled out loud. Oh well. Thank you for information.
Yeah,
Wait a
I'm not.
minute. You're an apothecary.
Yes.
Do you know how to? What do you make around here normally? I know you make a good ointment, but what else do you make?
Mostly ointments, not going to lie. It's mostly things for keeping away chaff from the cold, keeping animals fat during winter, mostly poultices, bag bombs. Nothing too, super exciting here in Bitterness. It's mostly cattle and herding animals. I've had to do a lot of burn salves, though, due to some newfangled thing on Gowhurley Forest and all this northern shit I keep hearing about, but not really my problem.
There's something in the forest burning people?
I don't know. It's none of my business.
Magical trees.
Yeah, what can you tell with the forest, actually? I was thinking about after this bath, going out there collecting some bugs.
What? Well, no. This is not nearby. This is like a week away on Gowhurley. There's something running around and causing a mischief, and then there's the whole hubbub in the Outcast Refuge, and then bee sting salve, another thing I've been making a lot of. East of Kindred. It appears that the orcs are, pushing in, not militarily, but agriculturally. The bees are, they're bees, right? Those big bees. They're all over the place in Hakkas Refuge now. They're ranging far and wide, suckling on the flowers because winter's coming. They're starting to do their last pollen surge. And I know it's some kind of golden bee, metallic bee, whatever it is. They're very bad sting. I've been doing a lot of sales on sting relief. It's a little nettle plant I pick up around here.
I wonder if I can get one of those bees. A metal bee sounds like a great pet.
Well, not like metal bees. They're like they have a metallic shimmer to them. There's some special bee. I don't really mind or be mindful of orcish culture or the bee.
Sonny had seen those bees before.
I did. No, I was there for that one. I was think I was at work during that session.
Well, Sonny would have seen them, I think. That was when we were going through all the crates.
Would I as character? Because I know I definitely wasn't there for that.
I'm pretty sure you were there for that.
Yeah, I think you were.
Not for the first. I was there for the last few crates. I was there for when you get open the beginning. So I didn't.
Completely confused preparing the Humvee. So I will say one thing. As this guy and Sonny are talking, the dwarf goes, "All right, here you are," and he gives you these leather bands, and you're like, "What the fuck?" As you kind of pull them, ring. They're actually quite stretchy, and he goes, "Now the final part is all you do is you apply heat to them, and when you apply heat, they shrink a bit, and it should grip these little spindles here quite nicely."
That's a versatile hit.
Convenient.
Well, I mean, there's a reason why they cost so much. They are extremely convenient.
Declan's going to kind of like cock his head, and what if you keep applying heat?
Well, you don't want to apply too much heat because A, they're going to smell, and B, it might get too tight. If it's too tight, it could technically, in theory, bend your pulleys because it will contract fiercely.
Okay, so now Declan is going to look back at ours and doesn't metal block get hot?
So he's like, I'm talking like direct flame heat, like above like 400 degrees.
Ah, okay.
Mind you, if your engine does get super hot, but it's winter time, that shouldn't be an issue. You have airflow. You see, you get this grill here, and air should come right through the grill, hit this fan, and then cool the belt. I don't believe that should be an issue. Now, in summertime, maybe, depending how far south you go, but that shouldn't really be a problem here for the next, 3 or 4 months.
Okay, sounds good.
I was gonna pause at that and turn around to look at the dwarf and say, You sure know a lot about this to call it a mechanical horse.
Well, no, it's just simple processing. Like, if there's air going through the engine here and hitting the fan, which I believe turns, and he kind of points towards the pulley that's sitting on the fan, and that turns is going to drag cold air onto the belt, which no matter how much heat this box produces, it shouldn't really affect the belt. This is simple mechanics. I'm sorry. I should preface, before I started doing tannery, I was a tinkerer. I should have prefaced that. My bad.
Yes, yes. Don't worry. It's just you confused me briefly with your sudden insights.
Spooked you, didn't I? Yeah, that's my bad.
Yes. No harm,
He
no
rolled
foul.
high on his brain power save.
Yeah.
All right, but then back inside the sauna, but the man goes, but anyway, yeah, I do not want really any kind of payment for this information. It's just simply, let's say, I don't really mind the war effort you're putting out. It'd be a bit of a good thing to have around here, especially with those disgusting southern elves running around and causing problems in Alberdand.
I totally agree with you, man. Fuck those other elves.
You're not here.
Yeah, man, fuck this other.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
But I am being serious. If you can, try and find some kind of, or maybe try to find the frost fangs. Maybe they'll have a oil or a sample on them. You could take it back to your command, and they might find it agreeable with what they need.
Hell yeah, baby, we in. All we need to do this. No more kill order.
Kill order.
You're not.
Huh?
He's
What?
not here. He's not here. He's in the bathhouse.
Those in the thought bubble? Oh shit.
He's in the bathhouse.
Thank you.
I know. There's a guy with him in the bathhouse.
He doesn't know.
You're talking about yourself, and you're not trying to like not metagame or something.
Oh yeah, he's not here. He's not here. What do you mean by kill order? Are you and your friends in trouble? Or are you being hunted by somebody?
Huh? Oh no, what are you talking about? I was thinking about a funny thought in my head.
Oh.
That came out loud.
Sorry, I heard you say something. Anyway, but look at your frog. He holds up your frog, and Mr. Frog's he's quite relaxed. Like, he's kind of splayed out on the hand, like all legs stretched out. He's got like this this creamy yellow face mask on him. It's very spa day for sure.
How happy does he look?
Definitely a 9 out of 10. This is the most moist he's been in a long time.
I'm just beaming with joy. I'm just like, oh my god, look at my boy. He looks so happy.
Look at my boy.
Thank you, sir. I truly appreciate this. I'm gonna put you on my list of people to never kill.
That's very good. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you.
But oh yeah, you mentioned about putting some on my face. I wouldn't mind some of that as I'm relaxing here.
No.
How much is it all gonna be?
Oh, just a little bit, don't worry. I'm actually using him as kind of a guinea pig, really. It's a new formula. Nothing to worry about. Simply it's a more fragrant formula. Here, and he kind of holds the frog up near you. And as he does, the smells of, like, preserved wildflowers and, like, beeswax hit your nose. Actually, give me a brain power save, Sonny.
Save? Okay. I don't think I have anything for it anyway.
You have 6.
I mean, like, I don't think I have any advantages to saves.
Oh, no.
It's just a flat roll.
Goodbye, Eisenhart. Have a good night. Have a good slump.
Good slump.
Ah, okay. So, as you kind of smell this wax, or sorry, this concoction, it does smell slightly familiar to you, as if you smelled this particular kind of wax before, but you can't quite place it.
Familiar.
I
Strange.
think I know what wax you're talking about, but I don't think you smelled that. I think it was just
He would have smelled.
Boyard.
Well, he would have smelled it in the. So I believe one of the crates you got, I believe, is on the list. I don't know that much. Was a crate of beeswax inside the mansion.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the soap.
No, not the soap. No, this is beeswax, not a fat.
Okay, good. It's not the crate of
No,
really cursed soap.
No, it's not the soul soap.
Okay, good.
What we got rid of.
All right.
Soul
But he goes anyway. I'm all poured out. I wasn't here before you got here anyway. And he goes to stand up. As he stands up, he's been kind of working with the frog, and as he stands up, his towel kind of comes loose. And he goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And he kind of like hands you frog, trying to grab his towel, and he's kind of standing in front of you. And there's no way in hell an elf this short should have a hog that fucking long, for sure. You're like, what the fuck? And it's the sight that kind of hits you in the face, like, what the fuck is that? Like,
Whoa, nice cock, bro.
Hey, nice cock. But he kind of goes, oh, he kind of hands a frog to you, and Mr. Frog kind of like plops into your lap, all like frogged out. And
I'd catch him.
He kind of like gets his towel back up. He goes, anyway, if you need more ointment or anything such like that, just stop by my shop. You'll see my face on the sign.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right.
One for day.
That was an Agrodalian, right?
It's more of a more northern valley elf.
Oh no.
Okay. So Declan.
The frog is on a bed.
So Declan, as you're helping Arsh kind of put this belt around the pulleys, and Boyard, are you helping as well?
Yeah, I'm kind of like trying to convince Declan, like, yeah, I saw that little neat knife of yours. It looked real cool wrapped in a drake skin, don't you
We're
think?
not hunting the drake, Stephanie.
Why not?
You shouldn't have even seen my Nisper. It should have been well hidden.
Yeah.
Well, you drew it when you saw the frog.
Oh, yes, you are. Never mind, you're correct. I forgot about that. Fair.
Well, I mean, it's 2,000 gold.
I'd rather stay alive than have 2,000 gold. We can earn money otherwise.
I mean, it ain't gonna be that bad. I think we could take it. I mean, we have a demolitions expert with us, for
Then
Christ's
you
sake.
go take it. I don't
Okay.
see why we should be involved in this.
Well, I think Declan here looks like he handles himself in a fight.
Well,
I'm more asking
Forgive
about
me.
Declan than you.
forgive me, but I don't think you have any say over what my teammate does.
I mean, I'm asking him.
No, I'm with ours. We've been through enough shit together. I'm gonna stand with ours on this.
Okay, suit yourself. Where are you guys planning on going after this?
I want tacos.
Well,
I mean,
unfortunately,
the
I've
long
been hired by your friend as a translator.
And I'm pretty sure she is gonna want to fight the Drake, like, from what I gathered last night.
I don't have to participate in that,
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to.
and neither does Declan.
I mean, he could do it if he wants. Do you want to
Well-
fight a dragon, kid?
Kid.
Do what?
Really?
Okay, son. I mean, you're pretty
What?
much kid to me.
He is quite old. Boyard is. So.
Well, while that's happening, ours is working on the the Humvee.
Okay, no, Declan at being called kid is just gonna be like, you know what, I'm done.
Yeah, suit yourself. I know about your little thing.
Checked you.
Sorry about any.
Okay, so
Now I'm so confused.
so as you guys are kind of talking to each other and kind of like, FBI, open up! Jesus. Do you guys hear that shit?
No,
Crusader played the ear rape FBI open up for 200 bits and like filled my ears with screaming. Thanks,
I did not hear
Crusader.
that.
Oh,
I'm
I have
glad I
the
didn't
stream
hear that.
muted.
Yeah.
FBI open up! I was like, what the fuck? Okay.
I
Yeah,
have it open
yeah.
to give you another viewer, but I have it muted.
Which I do appreciate, of course. Okay, so as you guys are kind of bitching at each other, like, I don't want to do that. Don't call me boy. A heartbeat kind of flaps down and kind of lands. It's very clearly like a sparrow male harpy. He's kind of looking around, and he goes kind of pulling it back. Let's see. Mr.
Who ordered all this fucking anime titty?
Crusader,
what?
stop. Good lord. It was Thusula. God damn it.
Yeah, I told him to get on. He said I was gonna watch.
Good lord.
Crusader.
But he goes, Mr. Declan? Mr. Declan's sniper tight ass. Miss Declan sniper tight ass?
With that Crusader, I can hear you clearly.
Declan at this is just gonna pull out his sniper and be like, "Excuse me, what?"
Message for Mr. Declan tight ass. Oh, sorry, tight butt.
Hey, don't shoot the messenger.
Thank you. I've been shot twice this year already. I could use one less bullet hole.
Declan at first is a little bit insulted, but then realizing this probably came from somebody who's making a joke, and hand it over.
Here you go. That'll be 4 silver, please.
Friend
I'm
of
sorry,
yours.
what?
You pulled out another note. Cash on delivery.
Of course, a freaking course.
4
How
silver.
much again?
4 silver.
Okay, all right. Declan will hand it over. He has a strong feeling he knows exactly who this came from.
So as you kind of like look at it, it says in a very like flourishing female writing, Declan and Mr. Tight Buns on the little front page there. And as you unfold
Sir.
it, there is a very brief message on it.
Okay.
In your DMs.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on.
Who ordered all this fucking anime titty?
Chat, I do
No,
not. Chat, I do not know who ordered all the fucking anime titties. Stop yelling at me, okay? I don't know. I don't know. Stop
Anime
yelling
titties
at me.
where? I need to go to your Discord, your Twitch.
Are the Frog Boys filled in on this whole situation? By the way?
Negative. They are not.
I didn't think so. So I'm gonna keep it that way for the moment.
Nice.
Did you read your note?
I'm going right now. Hold on. I just clicked. Friends. For clarification,
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually gonna deem this back.
Secret.
I'm just making sure that wasn't a typo.
Where anime teaches that? I don't see any here.
I don't know what you're talking
Okay,
about.
so I'm sorry. I can't give you. This is meta knowledge. So just yes, the heal.
But that's not okay.
I know they're
Okay,
they're
okay,
doing a thing.
Okay, no, I was just got it. Okay, I was making sure it wasn't a typo. That's all.
Are
Okay.
we? Are we twacking?
Yes.
Okay.
I was just
Who ordered all this
sure.
fucking anime titty every time?
What?
Okay, this is the chat. Anyway, so also Nia, real quick, I gotta do her rolls here. Trial and error pushing time. Okay, so Nia, so Nia, real quick, Nia, give me a pets and medical, please. No, hold on, no. Give me pets and brain power.
I will say this real quick for the moment. Declan
Okay.
just puts the letter in his pocket and is deciding what to do with said information.
Do. Let's see. Chart time. Chart.
Yeah,
Chart.
almost as smart as me. Wow.
Let's see. I'm on the wrong fucking tab. Where am I? I am lost. 27. Okay. So. Okie dokie. Let's see here. So, using these quite brittle but are not as fresh ingredients, you're able to make a perfect result. It takes a lot more ingredients than it should, for sure. So, with all the things you have, you generate 2 perfect results of a anti-exhaustion tincture. What these do is with here, I'll put it right here. So you have 2 tinctures with 5 charges each that add +4 to grit. There
Does
you
that
go.
stack with the chef buff?
Yes.
Ooh,
In this game, almost everything will stack.
okay.
Quick question.
What's up?
Sorry. We've only been in this town for what, a day?
A day, yes.
Huh. That makes that letter even more fun.
Emotional damage.
Thank you, Thusla.
Emotional damage.
I know. Loud as shit.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. Okay. All right. So. God damn it! Hold on, guys. Stand by.
What in God's name is this madness? What are you What the hell? I just look at God.
Great. Glad that was a thing. Great. Glad we're here.
Hey, at least you're getting money.
For
Emotional damage.
Oh, you guys are in for a. Best hope your characters don't come back. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, so
Emotional damage.
Thusla, I swear to God, stop it. Good Lord. He's just spamming emotional damage over and over again. Okay. Where the fuck were we before I started having a brain hemorrhage?
I actually forgot.
Yeah, finish your potions.
Yeah, need to finish your potions.
Making your drugs.
making that sweet ketamine on a fucking bitterness trail. Okay.
Hell yeah.
So, as the harpy is putting his 4 coins, as Pocket goes, by the way, if any other of the 7 harpies showed up here.
7 harpies.
Yeah, the 7 harpies were sent out from the what is it, Kindred. Found out to all city looking for Mr. Tightbuns here. You got points towards Declan.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Say that again, please.
Like I said, we were paid to shotgun out from Kindred looking for Mr. Tightbuns. I assume that's your last name. Odd last name, but you know, Dovis don't judge.
Is he asking for money?
No, he's not.
Oh.
But yeah, so if any other harpies showed up to give you a message, or maybe, or is Dovrosh only one?
You've been the only one that we've seen.
Ah, that
Were
made
you expecting that there would be another?
Dovrosh was hoping to be others. 2 harpy were shot at. One said she was bribed in Ultras by a fellow looking also for you. But we were paid extra to keep quiet and say, oh no, we don't know idea what Mr. Typens is. Anyway, Dovrosh have other letters. If you have any other harpy come by and find you, just tell them to head back to Kindred for a refund.
Yes. And make sure you stay safe as well.
I do hope your friend is okay, but yeah.
This is life of delivery harpy. I go down south. I have a package of sweets for Staff Sergeant Kovac, and a dirty picture book for Private Tompkin.
I don't know who those are, so I don't care.
Well, neither do I.
I hope you have a good day, I suppose.
Yeah, that's right. Also, your engine smell like sheet. You got flies off.
I have half a mind to shoot him with a magic bolt.
just.
I considered it, but after that whole situation, ours is going to. He'll meet eyes with Declan and then go back to working on the car.
All right. You did see my last message?
Yep.
Okay.
Secret D is a secret.
We were having a side conversation.
We were whispering to each other, whispering. Slash W space. Anyway.
Oh God.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Get a little flashback
no.
there.
Yeah, I did. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Man, I hope guard sees that.
Sees what?
Funny. What was in the Remnant chat from Travis?
Hold on.
I was gonna be around.
Emotional damage.
Jesus Christ! Stop. That was Flash doing it. Great.
I heard that over. I heard that one.
I'm being spammed with emotional. I am fine, chat. Leave me alone.
So, how long does it actually take to actually fit the?
So, using your magic, you have a bit of fire magic about you, and it takes you a little bit to, because as you start heating it up, you see this leather start to actually shrink. You're like, what the fuck? And you get to where it feels nice and snug, and you get both bands in place, and it's relatively easy. You just don't know your base. Well, I'll have you roll for it. Give me a mechanical and brain power, but it shouldn't really. Even like a nat 1 would be fine at this point. So, Crusader, my goal is to make an expansion for the book that's based on the EV series. Yeah. So you get all tightened down, you're like, well, that's easy. And then there's a small crack in the radiator. And with the help of Gray, I'm going to have do his roll. Let's see.
Oh, he gets bonus too for being a battle buddy.
Yeah.
He gets a bonus, doesn't he?
Well, when you guys actually party up, you will. Right now, you're just acquaintances.
Oh yeah, half of that.
Oh
nerds.
yeah.
I'm still
Power
trying to
friendship.
decide what to do with said information.
Okay.
We need to
Ballistics
go find
bonus.
the cat
What?
girls. It's been decided.
What's our ballistics bonus? The fuck?
You clicked ballistics, I think, for instead of brain power.
Hold on. Did I? Oh, I did. You're right. Roll out again.
Look at 24.
And okay, it's the same thing. Cool.
Fire.
It's the same roll.
Goodness.
But after a bit of like you two working together, and a lot of cuts, he calls you a cunt a few times, a mad cunt once, but he does give you a cigarette as you all kind of working together, and you guys eventually kind of get this weld going, and this little tiny crack sealed up. And after you guys pour in some fresh water, there isn't really a coolant around here, but fresh water that's kind of sort of warm. You guys go around and start to Humvee up, and it runs. The leather grips the pulleys, and it's running entire systems. The AC works, the heater works. It's all running just fine. It's running optimal.
I mean, we do have a kind of coolant, but I don't know if Sonny wants to share.
What cool you trying to take from me?
That oil, the
What?
chili oil. The,
I don't have any oil. What do you mean?
Didn't you have that like cool potion?
It sounds like he's staring you down, saying, "The fuck are you talking about? Shut up!"
Shut the fuck up!
No, I told you. That one was sent to an apothecary that I never picked up, so that was gone forever now.
Oh,
Oh,
After everything is like said and done and everything's repaired, ours is going to just nod at Gray in appreciation, and I guess he'll go back into the hotel to
The inn,
Come
yeah.
to the bathhouse. Come join me.
Yeah, to the
Come
inn.
join me.
Don't know about that.
So Ars, as you're walking through the inn, the bathhouse, you see this elf kind of walk out, and you see like Sonny kind of look at you and give you like a beckoning finger into the fucking the fucking sauna.
Sonny kind of looks
It's all
down,
nice and steamy.
looks back up.
Like he'll grimace again, put his hood up tighter around his face, and then walk up to the room where everyone else is sharing, just to see who's actually in there.
Where? Yeah,
It is lost
it's this
more
right here.
fun for me.
This gift right here, probably.
I just shrug.
What?
It was lost in more fun for me. And it's frog.
was there anybody else up in the room?
The Fableman. So the Fableman is in the
Other
room
than
by
her,
herself. Nia's cooking potions
We
in the room.
I'm also
Oh,
gonna
okay.
try to cook up using some of that fancy herb I got.
The fancy herb.
And guard, quick question.
Yeah.
What all use does the lye have? Like, can I use that for alchemy?
Yes. So lye. So basically, white ash powder or lye is an alchemical component for a lot of things, including soap making.
Okay, I'd like to try to combine that with. Oh, we have plenty of this. Okay, I'll hand Nia a bottle of lye and go to the truck and try to grab another bottle for me.
Oh,
And, cook
that lye.
Yes,
Okay.
the really super strong lye.
Yeah, that lye. Make a quick note in my booklet here. It was how many bottles of lye? Remind me.
You just said a full crate.
Okay, so we'll do a quick roll here. Stop. Why R.I.P. Chat. Why? We'll say 11 containers of this lye.
We're joining forces. I see killed.
Emotional damage.
Chat, for love of God. Jesus. Okay.
All right, ours. Or never mind.
So the lye. What are you going to use the lye for?
Actually, you know what? Concerning other stuff, I'm gonna ask the Fey lady if she feels anything from it.
She kind of like goes, kind of looks at the lye and goes, "This is lye. I don't know what you want from me."
Okay, good. So it's just regular lye.
I mean,
For him,
I think so.
it translated as "this lie don't know what else you want."
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make a couple of tinctures, maybe like a poultice, more like a stimulant, if anything.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Yeah.
hold on, hold up, back it up. You want to get what out of this?
Like a stimulant.
A stimulant? What kind of stimulant?
Stimmy?
Maybe help out in combat, make you give you a little bit of an upper.
So you want cocaine? As I'm hearing.
Maybe add a few drops of Stargazer into it. If I'm feeling happy. Let me do a D20 roll. See if I add a couple drops of Stargazer.
Okay.
What about a village that has a drug dealer? Oh, we would pop cherry. You can pop out with that.
11 and above, I add Stargazer. Actually, no, wait. 10 and below, I add Stargazer. 11 above, I don't. Oh, no fun today.
Look at you with your fancy dice.
You should see what happens when I roll a 20.
Oh no.
Let's see.
So no Stargazer.
Let him at it. Let him at it.
So
Fine.
go
That'd be the-
go and give me a pets and brain power while you're at that.
No cooking?
Well, I wouldn't really call this cooking. It was mostly just pets because you're trying to make a stimulant. $29. Okay. Okay.
I made Pervetin.
Well, I don't know about that. Give me 1 second here. I'm trying to.
I'm in danger.
Because I'm just trying to make sure I'm
Man, I love
scientifically
how our party is.
correct here.
Just
more
the
immediate
way
thought.
that guard is over there chuckling. I'm like, oh no, what's about
Did I
to
make
happen?
meth?
No, I just saw Nia make a joke saying like, "It's called cooking meth," and he's like, "Yeah, science."
I did say Heisenberg time.
Yes, you did.
Boyar is taking his meth rules very seriously. I'm proud of this.
So you concoct this. After working with it, you finally get a single perfect result of this odd tincture. This odd tincture. It's about a single gulp of this stuff. So one odd tincture. That's one charge for the entire bottle. And it smells extremely pungent to the nose. And when you smell it, like, okay, let's smell, you'll give a little sniff. You smell this little bottle, and all the hairs on your arms and actually all your hair stands up on end. It's like word vomit. You kind of go, fluff out as your body immediately activates your fight or flight response. You're like, what the fuck? You know, mustache is bristling out. It's as if your body's saying, run, fight. I don't know. It's confusing.
I made smelling salts.
No, you did not.
I did not?
I will say that much. You did not make smelling salts.
Would I have any idea like what the effects of this are, or is it gonna have to be like a test it out?
You would know if you drank it.
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
I don't want to have a heart attack yet.
Do it, nerd.
Maybe
Don't worry,
in the
Nia's there.
Yet.
He'll save you. Don't worry, Nia's there.
Give it to the elf.
Which one?
Give it to the Fae.
Give it to the Fae.
I'm sorry, that's what I meant to say. Sorry, Fae. I meant to say Fae.
Give it to the elf. Like, who, ours?
I'd rather not get on our bad side.
It's okay. You already
So-
did what? You already made 2 backcooking accidents.
I will say that this is liquid, kind of like a pearly bone color.
And how much of the bottle of wood ash lye did I use?
The entire bottle.
The entire bottle for one small thing of tincture?
One perfect tincture.
One perfect tincture.
Yeah, perfect tinctures take a lot.
That's why you should drink it.
Also, I'm glad that y'all are using alchemical stuff, so I can actually join in on that one as I actually realize that, oh, y'all know how to do that stuff and you have
Well,
the tools.
So maybe some,
Well,
some stuff, please.
the thing is, Ars, I will say, because you were heading up into the in room, you're there watching a boyard cook.
Oh. So, oh
Hey,
yeah.
you want to help out?
Later, I have something to discuss with the. He's gonna sigh and say, with Lady Moore, if it's.
Are you sure
possible.
that's her? Are we even sure that's her name? Like,
I'm,
I think it is, but you never know.
I am incredibly positive that this woman is Mao Moore.
Yeah, I thought so too.
So the fake guy goes, who's Mao Moira?
You are, my lady. Like, this whole time, while he's speaking, it's just like, his teeth are extremely gritted, and he's just, it's like picking teeth. Ugh.
She kind of leans back and goes, the name doesn't really sound familiar.
Well, none.
In fairness, do you know your name?
No?
All right, then.
Like, technically, no. I know it's pretty. And Mao Moira sounds ugly.
Then what would you like to be called?
What do I look like I should be called?
He's not gonna answer.
Smack slips. She points towards deck. So who's in the room? Who's in the room? Nia. She points at Nia and goes, "What do I name look like? Name wise, look like name. You pick a name." And actually points towards Nia. Smelly Salt. Oh, I was just saying your name's Smelly Salt. Shrug.
Are there, do we have the similar names for seasons like winter, spring, summer, fall?
Yes. 1 second here. Which season are you trying to think of?
Winter.
Yeah, winter.
Stand by. I know Troika. I have. What season? Stand by. So while it is called winter, an analog for winter here, there is a particular holiday called Himdane, which is a celebration in winter, which, you know. So basically, summer, fall, winter, spring. There are words for it. I haven't actually quite. Oh, I should probably make the dictionary for it. Actually, hold on. All right, chat. We're going to do a quick audit to the Tunka language book. Stand by, players.
Himda.
Himda?
Himda is a good name.
Himder? Don't even know her.
Hamster.
Hamster.
Well, I guess a more accurate question would be: would ours know the concept of winter as explained by humans?
Yes. Okay.
So he would know the word winter.
You would, yes. The human word for winter, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So he'll suggest how about winter then? It seems apt. for your
Sounds foreign.
situation.
So she goes.
Yes.
She goes. Winter. Sure, sounds good. It sounds like a drink, doesn't it? Like a nice cold cup of winter.
It's more of a season, as explained by humans, apparently.
A season like salt.
A season, as in
I know lots of seasons.
he just he doesn't want to talk to her. He doesn't want to talk to her so much. It's just so he'll just say
It's the different times of
explain
year.
the concept of seasons to her. It's when the weather changes, as in, for example, while you were sleeping, it was snowing. Now that you're not sleeping, it is not snowing.
Literally
Therefore-
creating a language as we go on.
Therefore,
After making a language. During session.
I know.
I believe it would be accurate to call you something that would relate to the effects that you cause on the world.
What did I do to the world? Did what I do?
You caused a snowstorm, a very heavy snowstorm, while you were sleeping.
Okay, so after a bit of mental jogging, this is how quick I do this shit. It's weird, I know. So in winter it's Vetira, in summer it's Fumara, in spring it's Vorani, in autumn it's Hastura. So those are the words you know, and then you would know. Okay, well the humans call it winter instead of Vetira.
Yeah.
Ventura sounds nice.
Would you mind throwing that in chat for us?
Ugh, yes. Here.
Thank you.
I mean, it's very much a backhanded insult to call her something that's a foreign language that no one really knows.
Hamster. Shut up, Flash. God damn it.
Yeah, hamster.
Hamster.
I know when we speak the sound of chaos.
Okay. We call her Hamster. I like the name Hamster. Behold our powerful Faeli! Hamster.
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 I see this nukes everything around it.
Say my name. Hamster. Imagine.
So
Okay.
now that you put that in there, I have to put this in the chat.
What?
Nothing?
But what in chat? I'm
Oh
watching
wait, I
you.
should
What
have
are you
asked the old
doing?
man if he knew anything about Crinja.
What are you doing?
Dang it, I was thinking about that.
I don't think that'd be a good idea to bring up.
We call it fall because leaf fall.
That's your problem, Boyard.
Shut
not
up,
for
Declan.
me.
Good lord. We call it
Sorry, I
fall
had
because
to.
leaf fall down. Hamster go burr. All right. So she goes, yeah, winter sounds nice. It sounds like a warm thing you drink after like a hard days of work. A nice cup of winter. You know, right? You
Sure.
you're like staring daggers. Yeah, sure.
Regardless, I do have something that I wish to talk to you about, if you are amenable to that.
See, she kind of scoots. She's sitting on the bed. She's kind of sitting on the bed, watching Boyard cook his potion. She kind of scoots over and pats the bedspread next to her, in a very like friendly, sisterly way.
He'll sigh and willingly walk over and sit down by her.
Gray is seething.
Seething. Don't talk to my waifu, Reed! Fucking blowing his top. Anyway. So she goes, so. And she kind of like wraps an arm around your shoulders, like, and like trying to like make you relax, but it's clearly not. She goes, what you want to know?
Well,
I will say,
on.
as she touches you, the eye flicks open on your fucking arm.
no.
Oh no.
Yeah, he freezes up, and he starts hyperventilating a bit.
Boy, more property damage.
Oh boy, more
no.
property damage.
We
And then
don't need to talk about property
ours
damage.
exploded.
Offers
Lady
good
Winter,
potion.
Okay, hold on. So as you're starting to freak out, Nia like slowly hands you one of her new little booster potions.
yeah, he'll take any lifeline he can get. He'll down that immediately.
Okay.
Declan is just suddenly having flashbacks to that time that ours almost used blood magic in the barracks.
He hears the chopper.
Think you just like down the potion Nia made? Boy,
Yeah.
it's tempted.
Yeah.
So as you
He's not in it.
so as you down this potion for RP effects, it actually makes you. It's like a warm hug, kind of flows down your throat and spreads out your body. And you're like, okay, and it's like a big inhaler hit for your brain. You're like, okay, we're calm, we're all calm, we're groovy.
We're in a happy place. We have fun. here.
Congratulations, you have found pot.
Okay, so he'll straighten up a little bit and actually make an attempt to smile at Winter and say, "Apologies, Lady Winter. I was somewhat nervous, but I come to you with a request, if possible."
A request for what exactly? Do you need something?
Protection.
Oh. Okay. Protection from what exactly?
Well, you are able to access my memories and mind. You should be aware of the current situation that I'm in.
Okay. So is he like someone bothering you guys? I mean, you seem nice enough. I don't know why you'd be having problems with people.
We don't really know either, beyond pettiness and misguided megalomania. I'm not really sure, but regardless, I am willing to offer you my services as a translator and willing to stay with you in this party for as long as possible until you either have your memories return or you dismiss me from your service. I just request for protection, if possible.
I
for me and my
mean,
friend.
you know, that's fine with me. I mean, I like to think we're friends, right? And friends, for what I gather, like look out for each other, right? We all take care of each other and make sure we're not gonna, die or anything silly. And she kind of punch you in the shoulder, and you can feel the power, blah, a little short little jab of your shoulder. You're like, oh fuck,
He'll say, nevertheless, while you might consider us to be friends, I struggle being around you without cowering in fear. So I'd prefer to become acclimated to your presence first, and for now, I'd wish to establish a deal, and maybe in the future I can properly consider myself as your friend, Lady Winter.
Okay, not a problem. One second here. I'm still making words. Okay, so she goes, that's not a problem. Who should I be worried about?
The man named Cassius that you also would recall being referred to as Bob.
Ah, yes, the elf with round ears.
Sure.
Is like, you didn't steal from him, did you? Or you didn't like plow his wife or something? Like nothing weird like that, right?
The only thing that we did was not get an item that he didn't actually ask us to get.
Okay.
And now he wants to kill us for it.
Okay, a bit of an overreaction, not getting an item. Usually you think you go to the store and get a new one, right? I mean, and what can you not buy? You know what? It's fine. I'm not worried about it. Are you worried about it? I ain't worried about it.
I am very significantly worried about it because this man has a far reach.
Wait, her knowledge of Bob, is it purely from our memories, or does she actually know something about him?
It's from my
I
memory.
explained this now.
Okay, that's
My
what I
bad.
thought. That's what I thought.
So
Do
more
what?
so more or less, she's picture her like a skipping stone,
Declan.
and she'll like touch her mind and goes and kind of skip off. She gets like glimpses of stuff.
Wait, she looked at my
No,
mind.
that's what I figured. I was just making sure.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it was, because otherwise I was gonna have some more questions.
Yeah, and I guess as a
The
southern elf,
smile.
I can't really, but yeah.
Wait,
I
that
can't
shit that
really
my
hide-
mind in? Did you know I have a hate boner for her?
But yeah, I can't really hide my mind from her since I'm a southern elf and chosen children and all that. So, so yeah, it is what it is. But yes, I was just wondering if it was acceptable for you to agree to this proposal, and then I would bring it up with the others.
She goes, "Of course," and she drags you in like a side hug. Don't worry. You translate for me, and I'll take care of you. Don't worry. Like she's
my voice.
Like she's like hugging you to like her chest. You're like, what the god? Like you can feel like your nerves crawling back up your neck. Because
it's just how I was breaking out.
Because like as she like curls you in, you realize that you couldn't stop her if you wanted to. Like her strength is that fucking immense. And as she like curls you into it, it gives you like a little like sisterly hug. You can feel like the unbridled strength in her arm. You're like, oh fuck! And like if she like did like a little twist, you break your neck.
Sounds hot.
He's halfway hoping for
Sounds
that to
hot.
happen at this point.
If she wasn't a fae, I'd be totally down for that.
Put him out of his misery at this point, because Jesus Christ, this is not the situation he expected to be in. Listen, after she hugs him, he's gonna say, well, yes, well, and I will also help you learn the current language if possible, so you could also speak to the others.
She goes, ugh, no, gross. It kind of shoves away. Like, I'm good.
A look of relief passes over his face, and he'll say, "Oh, well, that's disappointing, but I understand this. Their language is very
gross and guttural." Yeah, I completely agree.
Yes.
It's like it's like Borg grunting at each other. It's no, I'm good. If you're here, don't need to. I'm fine with that.
Fair enough. Don't mind me. And he'll actually turn to the others and say, I have something to discuss with you all, if you don't mind.
Declan's gonna look at you. Is this what we were talking about earlier?
Yes.
Okay.
Dragon?
No.
Dragging my nuts.
I was gonna say that. God damn it.
No, thankfully not.
We fight dragon?
No, it's not about the dragon.
Oh, okay.
Me and Declan we were caught up in a situation before meeting you all, and there's a person that is searching for us, to put it bluntly. And
Well, we gotta share. We gotta tell them our story.
I mean, we already did, didn't we?
Did you though?
No.
I thought we did.
Oh,
The only thing
I will say around this time, Sonny, you're about back inside the room.
I feel good. I'm just beaming right now. With the
Mind
claw in
you,
my hand.
Sonny's still wearing a towel, probably. So.
God damn, that was a good time.
the only thing I know of your stories, and that I can assume, is that you're on the run for some reason or another. Likely because of Veil Rider nonsense. I don't really care, and it's not my business, to be quite frank. But
Huh? We're talking about the Veil? What's going on with that?
yes, well, as I was about to explain, me and Declan are currently being hunted by a man named Cassius, who also goes by Bob.
And that's where every single member of the War Crime Boys know exactly who this is. So
You know
all
this guy?
so all the War Crime Boys, you guys would have reports of rogue humans in the north, and you know exactly who Cassius is.
Oh shit.
Wait,
Remember
you guys
we-
are being
remember-
hunted by a human?
Yes, a man named Cassius. who also goes by Bulb.
So, due to reports coming out and the elusive nature of Cassius and/or the alias Bob, you guys know that Cassius is a renegade human that broke away from the Chosen Children in the Fae Forces. Not only did he do that, he's also making himself an extremely rapid and well-armed arms dealer. But
What if he has?
in that
Hey, Boyar, you think that guy would have any relations to
in that allegedly Cassius is using his connections in the Chosen Child and Fae Forces to try and smuggle in bigger and better weapons to sell to perhaps the highest bidder or whoever has the right price.
We gotta find this guy. He sounds awesome.
This sounds like the kind of problem we were sent to deal with.
I think,
Convenience.
do you think he would have any relations to the Fae Lady? And that other guy we robbed from?
That the Count probably, but you guys wouldn't happen to know Gary Owen, would you?
Who?
Gary Owen.
I've never heard that name before in my life. Wait, have I heard that name before?
Real quick, remember Gary Owen is who to you?
He is. It was a name we found in that ledger from Charlie.
Oh yeah, I still have the ledgers on my bag, in my backpack.
No, I had the
little
ledgers.
paper ones. No, I have paper ledgers. The documents that weren't books.
Ah, right. Actually, Declan and Ars would know this because the term. Oh, it's inhuman. Ars and Declan, give me a brain power check, please.
Oh, just go ahead, Ars.
Hey, you get natural 20. You don't know. Roll.
I am.
Nat 20.
I'm just joking, man. Come on.
I
Where the
believe in
hell
you.
did I
I
have
used all my 20s last session.
5,000 tabs open? Hold on.
We don't know that. People roll 19s in here.
Skill check. No, I hit the wrong button.
Would
There we
modern
go.
knowledge
Skill check.
affect this at all?
Power.
Oh, it's close.
That's
Come
close
on,
to
give us.
natural 20.
You can like parse, right? It's close.
Where'd the screen go? There it is.
Would Marlin knowledge affect us?
Okay, so Declan Ars, you would have seen what you're pretty sure is that exact phrase inside the blink along a wall in the back of the blink.
Mm.
This is all connected.
Was there
Humans.
anything
once
else?
again.
Yeah, well, the Gary Owen phrase was above a particular door where a particular orc disappeared through.
Was it the yellow door?
I believe I have it somewhere here. 1 second here.
I thought it was a pink door.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the pink door is a flesh door. Stand by.
Was it pink? Hold on. Let me go back to my
I
notes.
have it right
so
here. Door. So the pink, yeah, so it's above the pink door. The yellow door is a playing floor, red door is a back door. So it's above the pink door where things go in but things don't come out.
Okay.
Yes, okay. So after thinking on it, ours will say I haven't had the name, but I have seen the name before. It was above a pink door where Cassius's men took an orc that we sold to him.
Huh. You said orcs, right?
Yes, orcs.
And that's where that's where you guys, this is where the Warcrime boys realize that, again, reports that Gary Owen was using mercenaries to fulfill contracts for, let's say, black market bee dealers.
You mean Cassius?
Well, Cassius Bob, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think
So
And you guys kind of
Cassius.
you guys kind of go one on one. You realize that these two are part of the report of people snatching up orcs and selling them in a kind of, shall we say, organ/slave trade.
nice.
Yeah, I think this Gary or Cassius is very much the person we were, or one of the heads of the people we were supposed to deal with. I'm gonna show him the ledger.
Okay. So, Ars, you know, oddly, that this ledger is rife with kind of like a rustic Fey words here and there. that using your base intelligence, you more or less know that what? Go ahead.
I'll show him the Southern Elf ledger as well.
Yeah. So at Arce, you kind of look back and forth, and you realize that these guys were using Fey language and human language and Tunka language as a kind of code network on these ledgers. And that's where you realize that you're but a cog in a very big system.
Can I put the 3 papers I got and see if they can read those?
Sure.
You know, I'm gonna go pull these out. I mean,
Oh, those are that's stuff we got from the Count's Manor, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it was in his document room.
Now, for RP purposes, I'm going to send Ars a quick DM so y'all can hang out for a second.
Yeah, Ars is completely focused on deciphering the ledger, but if you hand him like any documents, he'll just have his hand held out to take them.
You have no idea how long I've been trying to figure out who the hell Gary Owens is. Like, I got this ledger in like session 2.
This man had fucking papers. Did the whole fucking like Charlie meme from in Philadelphia about like he's somewhere in here. These lines.
Well, it's a good thing I have to know all 3 of the languages.
Ayo, this works out. Because also the papers I got were in Fey, so no one could read them.
I could have probably parsed through it a little bit, but not great.
That was before you started studying Fey, because you took them after the manor, during the manor. I just realized I have 7 grenades. Man, I feel like an itch right now to cause violence.
Alright, did you pick up your C4?
I don't know. Did you give it to me? You hit it.
No.
Then it's gone.
Alright.
And Ars, I only sent that in case you didn't have it in your notes.
Alright, your grenade. Well, actually, no.
No, my grenades stay on me at all times.
I mean your grenade launcher.
I don't care about that. I am a launcher myself.
I mean, we still have it.
Then I would have it still.
Nope.
Would you hide that too?
I have that. You don't know that, though.
I mean, how are you going to hide a grenade launcher? That's a big tuber.
I have a 3-day pack, a medium pack, and a small pack. Guess which one it's in?
In the tubes?
And the tubes? You do realize a grenade launcher ain't that big. You have like you have like a single shot one.
Also, how would I not notice my launcher being missing?
Oh, you're in a rush
right now.
I mean, would you care?
Yeah, it's my fucking my explosive stuff. I'm a very
launchers.
organized cook.
Yeah.
Wait, what kind? I heard a single shot, so I'm guessing M79.
I think it's a 240.
There you go, Ars.
Oh, okay.
I mean, fuck it. If you want to have it, I don't really care. I need my grenades.
What's the other one you have? This is just curiosity.
Just grenade launcher. Sorry.
Grenade launcher. The launch is grenades.
Do you want to see what it is? It's supposed to be it's a M32 40mm grenade launcher.
Oh, okay, no, I don't need a picture. I know exactly what that is. Cool, interesting. Yeah. Yay. Full on yeetus deletus. Got it.
Yeah, Sonny absolutely brained a horse with one.
It was
point blank.
That's hilarious.
That was when he was like super drunk.
Yeah.
He had to roll the 2-hit like 6 times because he kept on messing up the dice.
All right. So Ars, what you got for him?
Guard told me that it had fire distance to actually initiate, and I was like, you know what? I can use them.
So he shot and then probably killed a horse, like just by pure blunt damage. He said he said, I quote, LOL, fucking send it, and just fucking brain that horse. Anyway, Ars, go ahead.
Yeah, it like shattered twice.
Yeah. Ars is going to actually look up from the notes and everything, and he's going to turn to Boyard and say, how much do you know about this Gary Owens person, out of curiosity?
From what I could tell from the ledgers of what I could read, he was siphoning supplies from the Vale and selling them elsewhere.
Well,
they took a lot of stuff from our old base, which kind of kicked off the whole thing.
It's more than just siphoning. He seems to have active connections within the Vale Riders, within the Southern Elf Command with the Chosen.
Yeah, we kind of assumed the Vale Rider part, considering what happened to our boss.
Oh, he might have killed our boss. I'm not gonna get one of us dead. Oh, hey, guess what I found out too while being in the bathhouse?
What?
There's a village with cat-eared elves in the mountains. They have oil.
That sounds pretty boring.
Yes. Well,
Damn, sounds gay. Anyway.
Did you also happen to find a box of grid squares while you were in there?
No, I'm saying though is that an idea could be for us to have
ours is
Bill,
gonna
you
cast
know-
silence.
Wait. Your silence extends 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
It extends 30 feet. He's gonna cast silence, and as
Yeah,
soon as he sees that everyone has stopped talking, he'll drop it.
I'm gonna keep talking because I'm just gonna like. Talk,
You-
Wait,
still gonna see my pitch.
You just hear.
Am I mixing up silence and something else? Which
Yes.
is the one that you use to hide us?
Invisibility? Or
No, that's
Darkness.
just my special darkness spell.
Okay, I am mixing up
Darkness.
things. Okay, cool.
Darkness.
But yeah,
Charlie Murphy.
but yeah, he'll just sit in silence and wait until Sunny is done talking.
I feel like you guys are seeing as you guys
It's
are
gonna take a
reacting.
while.
I'm gonna give a great elevator pitch. As it seems like you guys are all just full listening to this for the next 30 minutes.
for the next 30 minutes, I don't stop talking.
I'm doing head gestures and everything. I'm like,
I'm gonna
So-
like motion ours outside.
So hold on. So as the Fey one's watching Sunny talk, she goes, and the sound comes back. She goes, oh, ugh, and goes, and then puts it back. So you guys hear, and then the Fey, she goes, oh nope, and just put this back to silence.
While that's happening, ours is going to dig deeper into the notes just to see if he has everything like a full understanding of what he's reading. So
You're
he's
pretty
just-
sure you do.
Declan is just gonna look at everybody else in the room, be like, just kind of shrug and like, yeah, ours will do that to you.
I give ours a thumbs up. Boyard's been wanting to do that to Sunny for a long time.
So after about an hour and a half of
barely
him
even talked to you,
monologuing,
Boyard.
Huh?
I barely even talked to you, Boyard.
And it's been too much for Boyard.
hey Boyard, yeah, fuck you.
You
No, yeah.
bitch.
All right, so
After that library incident, Boyard has had enough of you.
so
You
anyway,
drugged me. I have enough of you. and
so
you're just
anyway,
neutral.
after you take silent away, ours.
Yes.
I stand there beaming like I made a great pitch.
Wonderful. Thank you for your input, Sunny. I appreciate it. Anyway,
No problem.
apparently Cassius has also been. Well, he's responsible for the Drakes coming along and killing everyone. I suppose.
Son of a bitch.
How so?
Not really sure. It doesn't really go into detail. It just mentions that he's responsible for luring the Drakes in some way. I assume that he somehow managed to get the females down off of the mountains, and then the males came to go after them in order to mate.
Yes.
To pork them, yeah, that thing.
Was there any
Yeah.
mention of the Count of Avery in that ledger by chance?
Yes, there was ours.
Yes.
Did it spell out a relationship with the Count at all?
Moneybacker.
Because the Count was heavily was a person who was, bleeding.
Here, hold on.
Well,
Yeah.
You never captured a count. What do you mean?
I'll send ours to
well-
DM real quick.
But yeah, while you're doing that, he's saying, well, there was mentions of connections to the royalty in Alwadon, and apparently this count that you were speaking of was a major money backer and procurer for this Cassius. This man has a great many connections.
Well, shit. You do realize that the Count was bleeding winter here for who knows how long.
Yes, and I can see why, especially when you consider those devices in the back of your truck. You can only imagine what someone like Cassius would use those devices for.
I'd rather not, and
Your device.
Well, actually, it says in the book, Ars. I'll send you the DM.
oh, looks like this is something we're gonna have to take care of.
But
Are they explosive devices? I didn't really check what's in the boxes.
Oh, as a bit of bonus information, he's also been turning the orcs into soap.
Oh, we found that. We found some of
Nice.
that.
Yes, so congratulations. You've
Don't
been...
smell it.
Orcs
So
sound
he's the
pretty
guy
nice.
who made that soap.
After digging in a bit more, he's gonna pause, look up to Winter and say, do you have Fae that work with the Veil Riders on a personal basis, professional basis, anything?
I don't
out of
know. I don't
curiosity?
even know who that is. Really, to be honest with you.
No, like while he's glancing at Winter, he's gonna be asking the rest of them.
Do we know
The
any
Veil
Fae
Riders.
that work with the Veil Riders?
Yeah.
Like,
So
I assume we don't know about Rommel, right?
oh, you would, yeah, because that'd be
Ramella?
big news.
Oh, we know
So
about Remella?
you guys know of? Hold on, I can pull the fucking book back up. 1 second.
Remella, I believe it
So,
was.
well, no, because there's a few Fae who are currently aligned with them. Give me 1 second here. Can't remember who the fuck. Okay. Okay, so you know. Hold on, which chapter is this? God damn it. 6? Chapter 7? Hold on, give me a second. But yes, Vermella is one. So you guys know of 3 Fae that are aligned with the Veil Riders, which is a big deal, to say the least. So you know of Remella, you know of Bruda, and you know of Aklaman. So I'll put their names down here for you in the chat. I'll put yeah, here. So
Like a big girl.
if you guys have read the books at all, which you guys should, Bruda is the elf or the Fae who's helping. Well, Bruda and Aklaman are helping break the humans out of their contract magic. On chapter 6.
That in book 1.
Book section 222 book. So book 3.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Bruda is the Nordic-looking Fae, and then Aklaman is the Saracen-looking Fae, and they're all Dracanics like Rommel, who have aligned themselves with the humans.
Ooh.
And you said Draconic? Or
A Dracanic.
it's like a Averillian kind of like a subset?
Do what?
Kind of like a Averillians? Or
What?
like what? Yeah, you said Memoria is like an Averillian.
Oh, no. Okay, so Dracanics are also, like, yeah, so same thing, but Dracanics are way down the bottom. They're like basically foot soldiers. Just very powerful foot soldiers, but nowhere near the
Averillians?
Yeah, Averillians. Let's see. So, and actually, Ars would know that too.
Yes, but it's a rhetorical question. He just wants to see if they actually know.
But yes, so the Warcrime boys would know of Bruda, of Romella, and of Aklaman.
Do the Warcrime boys answer?
Boyer gives you the nodders.
Yes, they answer.
Yes,
I
apparently
give you a
those-
1,000-mile stare as I think about cat girls.
Those devices were...
Sorry, Ars, go ahead.
Oh, no, that's fine. But yeah, those devices were apparently supposed to be used to take control of those 3. So,
What?
yes, those controlling devices that you have were supposed to be used to take control of the Fae allied with the Veil Riders.
Oh yeah, we can.
Spicy?
Spicy. Who was that? Someone in the background.
I know, right?
Sure, but congratulations, you just saved a very important resource for the Veil Riders. You should be
Well,
awarded a medal or something.
I don't think
Well,
we're in a great position, especially if they keep on trying, because they probably have more of those callers. I don't think until we take out the head of it that we're going to be in a great spot.
Very likely, but you have the information that it's happening. So
I don't know who all will believe us, because according to most of command, we're AWOL, I guess. You know how those contacts that Cassius has in the Veil Riders?
yes,
We're pretty sure that one of them killed our boss.
Oh,
The only
we
one
put
who
believe
knew
this?
really about this.
unfortunate. So it sounds like we are all in a similar predicament then.
Quite.
Somebody once is dead. That's normal in life.
Well, you know
Well-
how to solve that, Sonny. Kill him before they kill you.
We go kill a
Well-
dragon.
Regardless, I believe we've lingered on this discussion long enough. The point I had was I was offering my services to Lady Winter here, and that
The
also
important question
means
is, who's gonna
that
kill first?
not sure, but regardless, basically, would you allow us to join with your party?
Yeah? I don't
I
see
don't
why
care.
not.
Perfect.
Well, actually, wait, no. You gotta get the approval of the frog. I poked him a little bit, like, wake up, little buddy. Do you approve of these people?
Oh,
Okay.
you're asking the frog? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he's
I
asking
poked
the
the
frog.
frog and asked if he approves of these people.
Here, hold on. I'll roll
First
for
time he hissed
frog.
at him.
So after a bit of like he's like Mr. Frog like is staring like the frog like will take a glance at Declan and nod, but he stares at Ars. And
Oh,
Ars,
one eye.
and Ars, you feel a rather foreboding judgment coming from the small frog.
He just
And
stares back silently.
but after a while, Mr. Frog kind of like sits back and suddenly he goes, "Meow."
Okay, you guys are cool now.
Yeah.
He stares at you with his one eye.
Yeah,
His
he's already in
one
the-
dead eye.
He's already in the room with the one person that scares the life out of him. A frog won't stare him. Like, yeah, a frog.
The
won't
frog is
do-
face, son of a bitch! Like panic.
Yeah.
Frog ate butterflies!
He did, but I killed a fake lady so I get the blood back from him.
Perfect. So, I guess that's really all we had to discuss. Cassius is likely on our trail. The last time, apparently, they believe that we are close to Heal, which is accurate considering where we are, and the rest of our group is being searched for by an associate. So,
Yeah, hot associate.
well, Declan's associate.
Declan's booty
Yeah,
associate.
hot exhaustion. Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Surprise booty call out of nowhere.
Also, I'm tired of talking about this. I saw earlier that you were doing alchemy.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a cook myself.
Well,
Oh,
yes, but I'm more referring to what you and he's
The
going to point over to
tinctures and potions, you mean?
yeah, but he's going to point over to Nia because he doesn't actually know her name.
Nia. The
Yes.
satyr.
Yes,
that's our doctor.
Go on, speak up, Nia. We're all waiting.
Freedom Frost.
Continues Bill Nye Science Time.
Speak
Hell
up,
yeah.
Nia.
You said what?
So
What
yeah,
was
Azure. Today's flavor is Freedom Frost, which is actually
so
quite
is
nice.
Nia in the
It's
process of
a very
making
sippable
potions?
drink. It's quite surprising.
The resident doctor. She makes drugs all the time for us.
Makes drugs.
Arse, it's time to cook.
I think she finished making because she did give you one.
Yeah, she did.
She's
But
making more. She's
Yes,
about to make
and
more.
he noticed that. That's why he's interested because so he's going to get up and walk over and say, "Would you mind if I offered my assistance? I happen to dabble with it in this type of work."
okay.
Oh, Nia. You make some reactants? I need it for cooking.
Reactants.
Yes.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
hands vial or something. What?
Can I identify what's in the bottle?
You personally are no. You have no idea.
Mm,
You're like
Should I
liquid.
drink it?
fair enough. Well, I'd like to offer my help since we're going to be working together for the foreseeable future.
You feel comfortable working a fly?
Oh my.
Because we got a shit ton of that.
So as they kind of show you this lie, Ars, you kind of like hold this jar, and as you hold it, you feel burning at the tips of all your fingertips, just your fingertips, and it feels like you're like, like that's some bad juju because it's a magical burn.
Am I able
Magic
to
seal.
determine why this is doing that?
Straight up, no, you're not.
So, he'll still hold on to the lie and then ask Mia, do you feel a burning sensation while holding this? And then he'll hand her the vial of lie.
So I'm pretty certain that Nia was not using the lie. And Nia, as you take the jar, you're actually holding the jar for once. You do feel a slight burning at your fingertips.
I something to that. Can you know anything about this? I'm gonna hold him the bottle of stimulant.
Supposed stimulant.
Perfect.
He'll hold his hand out for it.
So as you
the wooden hand. The
wooden hand.
Yes, he'll hold his
hand.
wooden hand out for it.
So you take the wooden hand. You go reach out and kind of take the vial. You don't feel anything.
And then he'll put his fleshy hand on it. Anything?
You definitely feel that the vial holds a very concentrated magical signature. It doesn't burn, but you can tell there's definitely something feisty going on inside that fucking jar.
Well, it's not quite a burn, but there's very potent magics in it. Do you know what this actually is?
Not really. I'm not too. I don't have any real magic in me. I just know how to cook.
Leo
Ours
was
is
down somewhere.
like-
Down somewhere, Pinky.
Yeah, so
Boyd
at that
has zero
request-
spellcraft and zero magic, so he has, and he's works with wrought iron all day. So I think like he'd probably be like almost like -1 magic if possible.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that's
two spellcraft.
so.
I totally think
Like when Nia asks to get a dab of it, he's gonna shrug, dab, like pour out enough to dab on her finger, and then just because he'll dab some on his finger and take a lick
Which
too
finger?
because he's curious. The fleshy finger.
You're gonna take
Oh,
a
boy.
lick, are you? Okay.
I mean, I guess both me and Nia are going for it because this is kind of in our wheelhouse, I guess.
So as you, okay, so you're gonna have a single fingertip. So I want to say it doesn't remove any charges on the bottle there, but as you kind of like tip your finger, it feels kind of thick and viscous. You're like, ugh. But as you kind of lick your finger, your tongue immediately gets to burn, and your lungs fill full of this kind of like wispy fog in a way. And as your body immediately wants to expel the stuff in your lungs. So you can feel your body fighting the urge to not like immediately exhale. What do you do?
If you're gonna puke, please do it out the window.
If you're gonna spew into this.
Instead of actually trying to fix it, he's gonna also try to hold it in and focus on what the effects actually are. Just like to get a better idea of it.
Steps out of way.
So you're gonna try and hold it in.
Yes.
Okay. As you try and hold it in, give me a grit save.
All right. And do I have a?
What are you trying to swallow it for? Oh god.
Do you have a what?
You have a +4 from the tincture,
Yes.
and I'm not sure if I think the food buff expired.
Yeah, so just tincture plus 4.
Pretty sure it lasts like 2 hours, I think it said.
11?
11?
Yeah.
Okay,
11,
so this stuff is burning your lungs, and you're starting to like panic, as if like you can't breathe, as if this fog is filling up all the oxygen in your chest.
He'll expel it because that's
So as
14 for
Arth
Nia.
breathes out, yellow fog rolls out of his mouth and plumes in a gout towards, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I very specifically got it out of their way. Once I saw that they were like,
Boyard.
I hear nothing.
So Boyard, like, what the
yeah,
fuck?
Boyard.
And Boyard goes, and he breathes out, and his stuff hits you right in the face, causing only a fingertip, so 1d4 caustic damage.
Ooh.
So 3. So it like oh fuck! It burns your mouth and your nose as if he breathed tear gas on you.
Interesting. Inspiration. This person's lie.
what the fuck?
yo, what the fuck?
Sorry. My apologies.
Ooh. I got a bottle of lie.
That's why I
Later.
told you to just. If you felt like you're gonna throw up, just do it out the window, dude.
That wasn't really a throwing up. That was more expelling of gas.
The same thing.
Most note down. Mix with spit. Lie
I was
turns
gonna
into
look at
gas.
Nia, who also dipped her hand in and took a look.
She made a good job too.
so
She made 14.
so both Nia took a sip too. So Nia, same thing, and you roll a 14. So Nia, you're like, and you can feel this fog expanding up into your chest. So,
I have to.
and Nia, you know the stuff. It will eventually burn your lungs because you're a medical expert. So Nia, you can do cool smoke rings. You can try do a moxie save.
Hell yeah.
Why is the air so spicy? Killjoy.
Hey, wait. So if I take a ball that lie.
19.
and I-
So Nia, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. So Nia, you blow a big ass fucking yellow smoke ring towards Declan. And Declan, you're kind of like, what the fuck? And you're like, oh my god! And like the same reaction, tear gas right in the face.
Does it like blind us?
It just really it's basically with just a little pinky full or a finger full. It's like someone blew onion crying sensation right at your fucking eyes and your nose. You're like, it's basically like at the current form, it's a little taste. It's basically a very weak tear gas.
I think what I just said in chat perfectly sums it up.
Yeah, that'd be a good application.
Bard will take a look at the vial. Is like, damn, what the hell did I make?
Apparently, a very, very potent tear gas.
I thought that's not a lie. Or was that from Boyard's potion?
That's from Boyard using the lie to make a potion.
Yeah.
Ah. Hey, Boyard, you get the recipe? Can I write that down real quick?
Yeah, here you go, Sonny. You can do whatever the fuck you want with it.
Don't use that.
Woohoo!
Nina. That's very dangerous.
What?
I'm a professional. I know how to make my boom.
I like
Sure.
kind of. Are you sure?
Boyard, have I ever blown anyone up here? Anyone that's on the team, have you been blown up before? How
I don't
dare you
know.
question my skills?
I don't know your skills, so I apologize if I have doubts.
am
At
a
this point,
demolition
Declan is
expert.
watching this crap, and he's just like, I'm gonna back away.
That's probably for the
I'm
best.
a-
That's-
I'm a
Okay,
demolition expert.
I'm gonna give
Bombs
this
or
to
my
you,
life?
but I need to watch over you while you mess with it. Okay? No experimenting on your own. I don't need to die while trying to make something.
yeah.
Boyard, you can trust me. Not me. Not one explosion I've ever set off has been unintentional.
How,
Not one.
how far away is this happening from the bed that Winter is sitting on?
Winter's just watching like, what in the fuck are these? Like, she's like watching like eyebrows raised.
Is
like,
it a safe distance away?
well, the tendrils that even waft towards her don't even bother her. She's like,
Yeah.
But also
I'm
professional,
more
know not to-
meaning Declan was kind of thinking about maybe like just going and sitting over there with her and watching this madness, but he doesn't want to be anywhere near the madness.
Okay. So
Also, Boyard, no, I won't do it in a living. You don't cook in the living area. You go somewhere private and do it, like a
All
regular
right.
craft person.
So more or less we're out of time today. We're at 2:39. So we'll come back here next Saturday.
Sounds good.
All right, chat. We'll see you Saturday for the game and Wednesday for the podcast. Take care.
I
Those who
swear, Sonny's racist.
thank you for the bits. Those who gave them, Oni, you especially, thank you. And we will see you guys next Saturday. Players, say goodnight.
Good night, Jack.
Goodbye.